welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry for another late start to the stream, but we're here. We did it. We're back. We have pollution and robots to fight. I'm not sure exactly in which order that's going to be, but maybe at the same time. I was thinking something we could do with the fact that these keep breaking on us is what if we just, it might be, oh no. Oh, this Ibex has no chance. Didn't even hit it once. Oh, okay, it bruised its ear. Spine damage. Alright, nope. Nope, not gonna happen. No. Cougar had no problems. I was thinking one thing we can do, it would be dangerous, but, you know, if we end up getting another one of those infestations showing up, we could always, you know, try and use those to fight the robots for us. They did an amazing job last time down here. It was crazy. So we could do that. How's it going, Chaos? How you doing today? Hello, hello. Let's go up to faster speed. Let's go full speed ahead. And again, we do need to go and deal with this, but it's just, I keep getting distracted and we keep working on other things. One of the things that's tough about this is that I feel like I need a wider space for us to build a pillbox in. If this now feels too small, you know, originally it was like we started off with like a tiny spot and then we got it a little bit bigger and then now it's much bigger, but it now feels too small, which is kind of funny. So we might end up having to push this further out, stick it there. I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll still play around with what we're doing. It's still good enough to get by. The entrance is what we need to kind of work on. So if we work on the entrance here, could get us up and running. How's it going, Rose Tinted? How are you doing today? You missed so many of the RimWorld streams, so you're gonna need a Captain's Log? Captain's Log. All right. Tattered Apparel is on Saldor. Yeah, we kind of can't replace armor right now. It's very expensive to get the parts that we need to replace his armor. It's gonna be a bit before we can. So, unfortunately, he's just gonna have to deal with the Tattered Apparel. He's gonna be very unhappy with how shabby or ratty his clothes are. At least the armor is. And we need to get this going. So yeah, we just have to fight so many more Apocrytons. We really gotta get on top of it. It's a big one. Where are we? Let's see. Captain's Log, 4th of December, 5518. We find ourselves in a pretty decent situation. We've got more than enough money to get by with purchasing any urgent supplies that we need. We have plenty of meat and a decent amount of vegetables coming in, which gets us in the situation where we can have plenty of luxurious meals. Not only that, we have more medicine than we actually know what to do with, as we have plenty of Nutramine to go and upgrade it to standard medicine. And we just picked ourselves back up another replacement Resurrector Mech Serum, just in case Rapicon gets shot in the face or in the body again. Seems to happen too often. We do need to go and get a better setup for our prisoners, as they seem to be in constant harm's way as a lot of enemies decide to tunnel straight through them. This room has been destroyed 4 or 5 times now. Yikes. That needs to be dealt with. Our defenses are a little bit stronger than they have been, as we've increased the power of the turrets within the core of our establishment here, our little settlement, and we've increased the number of mortars that we consistently use in a fight up to 6 from 4. We're strong, we're prepared, and yet, these enemies are still very tough. So, let's see if we can go and take down some more Apocrytons, build ourselves additional atomizers, replace Zaldor's gear, and build ourselves some bigger, badder, and scarier mechs to be used in our own little army. And log. That's what we're up to. That's our plans. That's what's going on. Yeah, prisoners. Prisoners have been very unfortunate cannon fodder of late. Trumpet over here is wearing contraband, so we need to go take care of that. Marine armor, flak pants. That's very much not allowed. Trumpet, give me those. Give me those. He can go ahead and wear the armor that we allow him to have, which is very nice. It's very cool. It works the way we thought it would work. Again, Ken in the YouTube comments had a great point of us putting clothes here, so these guys aren't always angry about having ratty apparel. Well, this garment here is already going to make him angry, isn't it? High expectations, minor pain. Okay, no, he's at... Hey, I guess he's fine, even though it's 50%. There's a much better shirt in here. I don't know if he'll go and take that shirt. Because his current shirt's at 50%. This is a good shirt, though. It's a nice shirt. See? Yeah. Hey, we would really like you to join us, but you must first believe that we believe. Believe what we believe. But also, as a test, you're going to have to be a willing sacrifice for the greater good. Yeah, just listen, if you want to join the colony, you got to be distracting our enemies for a while. The thing is it's not necessarily... Yeah, let's go ahead and let's strip him down again. He's going to have to wear this good clothes, not this falling apart clothes here. Oh, perfect. Nice. Maybe we go and we can have this set for like 100% quality ones. Excellent quality 66 is fine. The thing is, we're not really using them for that. We are instead using these guys for gene harvesting. We need more genetic code, more genetic data, so we can make even better troopers. I don't know if he has anything that we actually truly need, does he? Getting poor artistic and poor cooking and awful animals all as independent genes would be huge. So I don't think we have any of those. Yeah, poor animals are tied in. We only have shooting, mining, and plants, of which we actually have 2 awfuls, so we do need to sell one of those off. Yeah, we really need to get more of these like skill negatives. All right, that's gonna be explosive. Bonk. Zelda, you're fine. It's only slight burns. You're fine. Zelda, just stop, drop, and roll. You'll be okay. Come on, guys. Go take out that fire, please. I mean, Zelda, you gotta stop the burning. Zelda, please. Go. But stop lawful to go ahead and put out that fire real quick. Goodness. But yeah, we need to go and keep trying to grab more guys. We now actually have a decent amount of steel. We were in a real rough spot there with steel for a moment. It's now been sorted. We now have 2,000 steel lying around, which is very good. We are still getting more though. Although this is all out. We've collected all the steel from here. We are grabbing this steel. We're almost out of uranium, so we need to go and pivot to getting uranium. So we're going to allow this, and we're going to reinstall this back here for uranium. I know there's uranium here too. There's uranium here and gold, but let's go here. It's a big deposit. Constructoid is on it. Good. That'll get that solved. Kibble-wise, we got plenty of little kibble coming in. We still have some hay, so we can still go ahead and make the forever kibbles here. We can still send that along. In terms of friends, ooh, yeah, we actually can't call these guys in for backup right now. So let's go ahead and let's send out another care package of kibble, another kibble package with a good old 2,000 kibble. Let's get that hauled up and pulled out and shipped off. We're gonna need the kibbles to go and get some allies. Again, we have plenty. We still have plenty. We still got a decent amount of hay, so we'll get by. We're in the middle of December, so it'll be a while before we get more hay, and we don't have any more insect meat, so... Because we had that heat wave that just rotted pretty much all of our insect meat. That was pretty brutal. We've had a lot more otherwise. There we go, 6 more kibble. Done! Fire! We'll send it over here. 18. Does it matter where we send it? No. Place 18. That's good. All right, that puts us at 47, so we can call in friends, because again, it costs us 31 to bring in friends. So that's good. So we have enough to bring in friends once. Perfect. Those the greeting message. What is this? Is it a greeting message that we have for all of our captives, you saying? Hold on, loading greeting message. Here we go. Hello, insert name here. We would love for you to join our colony. However, congratulations, you've been determined to be, we've determined that you're worth more as DNA gene harvesting specimen. You do not have to worry about our beliefs or friendly chats. or any social interactions. How lucky for you! Oh my goodness, that's like an Aperture Science like hard pivot conversation right there. Welcome to Aperture Science. We humbly accept you as a guest to our lovely facility. Congratulations on being hired as a new tester at Aperture Science. Right, like hard pivot. Chaos, that's really good. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we could get some... We had a... Actually, where can we sell medicine to? Can we sell medicine to exotic goods? We might be able to. Exotic traders? Might be able to do that. How's it going, Sleepy Rose? How are you doing today? Sleepy Arxis, how are you doing? Hello, hello. We have things need to be... Okay, do we want to go for this gold? I don't really want to touch the gold, but it's also taking... Wow, look at how durable that is. So the ore is really, really sturdy, but I imagine the walls are not, right? Yeah, not even close. Hard to get, easy to break. Gotcha. Doing pretty well? Good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. A little late on the stream start. This week's been very exhausting. I've been, a lot of things have been taking a lot longer than I've expected, but we're here, and that's what matters. All right, so we kind of let our guys go ahead and just do a bunch of cleaning and setup for a bit here. We can go and deal with this rubble if we expand our zone. Oh, the zone's already expanded enough. I guess the cleaners are really overwhelmed? No. Why aren't they able to get out here? Oh, because it's not part of home zone. That makes sense. It's not designated as a cleanable thing. Now they'll come over here and clean up the rubble. Okay. Go and just clean up that little spot there around where the explosions go. Okay. All right. Is there anything out in the world that we need to go and grab? Also, are all of our geothermals are working fine? Perfect. Okay. We cleared this one out, so this is all gone now. But there is still stuff like hyperweave down here, and there's just a bunch of slag. So much slag that we can pick up down here. Kind of amazing. Let's go to mechs. Let's go and check. Okay, we already have the lifters allowed to roam wherever they wish. Are any of them making it outside? Yeah, this one is. Where's he going? What is he grabbing? He's grabbing wood. Okay. So we're pulling more wood in. We still have plenty. And we have enough storage so we can keep pulling in more. So this is good. Is there anything we can do for hunting? We can go and do a lot of hunting if we want. We have plenty of meat currently. But I mean... no harm in grabbing more. Also, if we can get this male alpaca. Age 4 male alpaca. Let's go grab that male alpaca. That could be huge. We just need we need a male alpaca, and we can get some more, we can make more alpacas, right? Let's get the tunneler on working. I'm gonna recharge another time. Put him on working for the moment, though. Go ahead and grab all those and bucks. Okay. And we go to schedules. And we'll allow full freedom for everyone. And we'll do the same for the mechs. Except for the paramedic. Okay. So we're gonna go and do a little bit of world work, you know? Some work done here. We're gonna get some more granite pulled in. I'll just mark this granite to get pulled in, honestly, as opposed to having the person that's breaking them down into blocks running out there. I'd rather just go and just grab some. But here we go. Back to trying to clean up this place. Again, the issue is that if these bags end up breaking after being out here, we could be in a lot of trouble with even more of the insects running in. How's it going, Frogs? How are you doing today? What did you miss? Not much. Not much at all. It was a late start, so it was an hour late start, so only 20 minutes have gone by. All right, we've got a incoming enemy coming for, I think we said Zeldad they're going for? Get a shot off on this guy. Oh my good God, straight in the rear leg. That's exactly what we were aiming for. Slow him down. 14 hours to death. Oh, come on, one more good shot here. Come on, Zeldad. One more. All right, you're done. Get inside. Get inside and hug the wall. Let the turrets take care of him. Go from there. Oh, wait, none of these gonna help? Okay. Nice. Got him right in the eye. Goodness. Prioritize hunting. Take him out. There we go. Hey Zeldor, remind me what story manager are we using and what difficulty we are playing with Randy Random because, you know, chaos is good, right? We do enjoy a bit of chaos, and we're playing on Blood and Dust difficulty. Until at least I get all the ropes, get myself back up and running on it, which I'm slowly getting there. We are managing to survive pretty much every single encounter without losing a single one of our colonists, most of the time. Replicon has died twice, but we have resurrection mech serums, it's fine. So on our next playthrough, we'll play on losing is fun, most likely, because I'll know the basics to get ourselves through it. So we'll move the difficulty up. We might stick with Randy, we might swap the cast, I don't know. But at the very least, I do believe I will be good enough, prepped and ready for us to go and do a harder, more difficult level of combat and random events. Medical treatment. We're gonna go stand here. Haul that. You killed it. Come on now. Cass is real. Yeah, Cass can be a pain. It's true. How's it going, Nightly? How are you doing today? Do you have Twitch commands active? Not this time. Not while I'm learning. We're strictly zero mods. Only the DLC, nothing else. Want to get back into knowing the game as it is. Of course, later, it'll be different. There's a bunch of uranium, old chests, which is actually great. Let's loot. 13 imps. Ooh. Do you think we could take down 13 imps? Maybe. Also, the item stash is way over there. Not sure. You have an idea of how to get rid of the pollution? Oh, I mean, right now we got our little sweeper boys going in like crazy over here. They're just busy beavering away. So we're, like a quadrum. If we don't get attacked, if we don't get attacked, we're probably a quadrum away from having this all sorted. And then once that's done, we don't have to worry about pollution anymore. And it can kind of expand a little bit better. It'll be good. Can't believe how long your last RimWorld run with the Twitch commands was. Yeah, that was a long one, right? Crashed in the stream with tornadoes. Yeah, that was very unfortunate that having chat spawn to tornadoes actually like instantly crashed the game. That was very sad. I really enjoyed the natural phenomenon of tornadoes when they would pop up in the game. I was very sad that we couldn't have chat just have, 10 tornadoes whirring along in the game at the same time. That would have been really cool if you guys could have spawned in just an absolute tornado storm. But sadly, crashed the game. Maybe that got fixed. I mean, we'll test it. We'll try. When we get back up and running, we'll give it a shot. You never know. Ooh, this thing's broken? Okay, yeah, get that fixed for sure. That's critical. It's critical infrastructure. We have plenty of components because of that trip that we had thrust to. That was a huge trip. Fire start spree. You're a pyromaniac. Why are you so unhappy? You're just very unhappy. Lavish meals just aren't enough, huh? Oh my goodness. Those lavish meals really aren't enough. It's just setting everything on fire in here. That's not good. This is our freezer. Stop setting our freezer on fire. What are you doing? You're gonna rot all of our food. Saldor's like cooks a meal and immediately has to put out a fire. Oh my goodness, it's not even like a grease fire. It's just a person that's like catching our potatoes on fire. Hunting does. Good. Bring in the meats. We need them all. If he's hunting a rat. These ibex aren't currently marked. We'll go and grab other ones later. Let our guys run around for a while. Yeah, all the sweepers are doing some good work. And then these tox packs. There's just 13 over here. So it's not like a lot of them as we clear this out. We'll get there. Yeah, they're a pyromaniac. Yep. Hopefully you'll join the RimWorld Hot Potato Stream charity stream in November. Yeah, I'd love to do that again. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'd definitely be down to do it again. Got to make sure I'm on my toes with RimWorld etiquette and like, you know, how to build the base, get the kill box up and running when we do that. Let's see. You're just wandering. That's okay. Yeah. If our constructoids don't need to just get back in there. There's no work that needs to be done out and about in the world. Get in here. Although actually, I take that back. We can send them out here and we can start working on this. Combat suppliers coming in. That's great. We'll go take care of that in a second. Let's go ahead and let's get this going. We can go ahead and we can get this started. In which we get our geothermal power powered up. Go ahead and smooth these walls so we can actually properly repair them as damage occurs. We should mine that one out. Smooth those two together. And then we need a door. We're using auto doors? I feel like we should be using auto doors. No, we're using regular doors. Auto doors are just a waste of power, honestly. Yeah, I'll get that going there. Perfect. Done. All right. And then where are the traders? Oh, they're not traders. It's just a person's coming by. No, combat supplier. Oh, it was too slow, so they did come by. They left. Ah, it's a bummer. It would have been good to trade with them. I was not fast enough on the draw. Darn. You can use pollution pumps? True, pollution pumps would go faster. We just don't have power lines out here, but we're gonna work on this. With this guy's setup, we can set up pollution pumps. 100%. Pump it at it. Or we can just continue to use the good old sweepers. Let the sweepers keep running at it, bringing us down. Again, we're looking at potentially setting up this as a wall, breaking through here and making this the new meadow for all of our animals. Maybe make like this the new barn. Although they might try and just like drill through here. I don't know exactly how that'll happen. But then we can then expand, put some more power up here or more rooms maybe. I don't know. You just have to survive long enough for the next streamer to stress about fixing all of our problems. True. So the true donations happen? Yeah, it's all the stressful situations. You're not wrong. Also, please heat the waste packs in the Neanderthals. Yeah, we are probably gonna need to go and send some more over there. We're just not able to atomize them fast enough. So as this continues to accumulate, we're gonna have to do another round of tucking it over to the Neanderthals. I do want to get this sorted a little bit more than we currently have. We need to set this up a little better. So what I'm thinking is, since we have this entrance here now, we can have the way that we get in and out down here. We can then remove these as to solid walls and then properly create a little snaking path in this zone here. Now that we have this this back entrance, right? So we can even just make this an airlock coming through here. Like so. Get that done. This is only walls, orders, surfaces. Let's move all that. Might as well make it look a little nicer. We come running through. But yeah, we have this set up. That could be useful. And then we'll want to get like a power line coming down here. That's like a forever power line. That the doors stay constantly active. And then we go ahead and we get this built. So once this is set up, we're going to go and remove these doors. Plastile's outside. Darn. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing we need is we need a remove roof. So we need a build roof zone here. A remove roof zone over the doors. No roof there. Let's also set up smoothing there. Bam. All right. If you fight mechanoids, often the kill box could have some EMP IEDs. True. I don't really want to put them down because they'll get triggered by things that don't need them. And we do have, we only have the grenades. Where's our launcher? Oh, our launcher got blown up. That's right. Okay, I'm glad we talked about this. We don't need EMP grenades or a minigun right now. We need a new EMP launcher because our last one broke. We need to have one down here because that's what we'll do. Is we'll have someone with an EMP launcher here firing in. Ideally, we have 2. Really should get more shelves, some more shelves down here. Realistically, it shouldn't be out of wood so it doesn't burn, right? So let's go ahead and let's change that up. Let's go furniture, shelves, make them out of granite. What, we got two space away. So what we'll do is we'll set like explosives down here and then regular old guns up here. And maybe do something like that. Or like explosives and launchers and then like grenades and guns. Make it a little easier on us. Do it like something like that. That'll be good. A lot of power for those turrets. Do you have a switch to turn them off? Yes, we can turn them off whenever we want, but we're actually generating enough power that we can leave them on at all times. Which is pretty cool. Hiding in room because recreation unfulfilled. Yeah, with us running across the entire map, we are struggling with recreation, that's true. Takes a long time. Alright, see you in a moment here, frogs. But yeah, so we can keep them online. We turn them off whenever there's like a power problems, whenever there's an eclipse and we're no longer able to rely on all of our solar panels here to generate extra power. But the other thing is that we're gonna get our last geothermal plant. There's only 4, you can see there's 4 arrows. So there's only 4 of these that we can have powered in, but we're gonna get this last one plumbed in now. Probably get the power line through here. We'll just have to knock out some walls. We'll have to rebuild it after. Problem solved. How's it going, Solar? Hello, hello. Hydrate, you got it. Enjoying some nice Earl Grey tea today. Hydrate or dihydrate? Hydrate or dihydrate, oh no. No dihydrating allowed. We are going to copy the specs. Paste them there, get that out of here. Get that excellent quality shirt back in there. Come on now. What are you doing? Daughter, what happened to you? Man, it's losing a fight. Yeah, with Lawful. Yeah, we gotta be careful about fights with Lawful, because now that they're bashers, now that we've upgraded these guys to being bashers, they do a lot of damage. We literally cannot beat them in a fight anymore. They're just genetically superior in fights. Just good luck. Okay, so we get launchers. So let's see here. If we take a look here, we take a look at the weapons we're playing with. Assault rifles, charge rifles, sniper rifles are allowed. We're gonna remove launchers. Keep all grenade types. All grenade types can go here. Yeah, of like good quality, right? Because if they get damaged, we want to make sure it's going to be fine. This one here is going to be for. This one should be for our triple rocket launchers and our doomsdays, and this one is going to be for the Tox Pack launcher, or Tox Bomb, Incendiary, EMP. Okay. That's how we're gonna have these split up. And that means that then whenever we're selling anything to guys through the comms console, we can just sell all weapons that we don't want, because all the weapons we do want are gonna be stored down here, which is good. It's fixed. Welcome back, frogs. No longer watching a pixelated stream. Excellent. So we can go ahead and break this down real quick, please. Because then we'll have an actual path. That's what we want. Right, so with that, let's go ahead and let's remove these doors. Let's get walls in here. And we can start snaking this entrance. Probably need to reinstall these elsewhere for like a hot minute. Not really a ideal location. But, put those there. Just so that they're out of the way. And we can go ahead and we can get this built up. Oh, no, frogs are straight back to 8-bit. Oh, that's no good. I've got no issues on my end, so it's, yeah, something's wrong with Twitch. Something's wrong with the compression. It's no good. This raccoon also needs to be hunted. It's on our land. Get rid of it. Get out of here. Alright, what are you guys doing? We are picking up Tox packs. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Also, we can go ahead and get our tunneler over here to go clear that out. It's just lost a little bit of blood, but that's about it on him. Ooh, ship chunk hidden in the corner. We should go get that. Take out the cougar too. Squirrel. Got plenty of meat. We got plenty of food right now. It's very, very good. Take out that cougar. Come on, Zeldad, I believe. You got this. Good shots. Tail's gone. Legs are hit. It's got 5 hours, and it can't move that fast. All right, he's got it. Oh, no! Sweeper! Not our Roomba! Woo! Our Roomba almost got annihilated there. It's a little damaged. It's struggling a bit, but the Roomba's okay. Yeah, and just like that, bam. All the jade's taken care of. We can go and grab that jade. Very nice. Are there any other, like, meteors that landed that we want to go and mine out right now? There's marble down here. I kind of do want to go and grab all the marble. So we'll send him down here. If we get any chunks, we can take those marble chunks. Would be nice to have. And besides, it's something that the robots, like, can do. Otherwise, it's just going to sit around doing nothing. Let's see. We do have compacted machinery, but we have plenty of components right now. Got 123, so we're okay there. I know we got the gold. We don't really need it, though. And it is, you know, very sturdy. Main thing is I don't want to go and push our wealth up too fast, too high, too fast. We don't have to, because there's no real benefit for doing so. I think that's it in terms of mining for right now. There are still a couple of compacted steel nodes in here we can get if we ever get desperate, but I'd like to hold off on those until later. Oh, it's a raid. Woo, boy, 99. Okay. Yikes. Got 99 Neanderthals are showing up. That's not good. This is just a regular raid. They're not angry about the pollution. This is just a regular raid. Pixelation slowly going away. That's good. Okay, well, first things first. Luckily they're going to prepare for a while, so we can go ahead and we can get everyone back home. Not indoors. All right, return everyone to fort. Did we reset after the last fight? No. No, we didn't. Stropcon, Sky, Zelda,
Death
and
waits
Tiffy.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
All right, let's get everyone over here. The doors being gone is actually a problem. So hopefully the constructoids will sort... Oop, not that one. Sort that out very quickly here. Actually, no, we can have Lawful do it. Lawful is a construction guy. I'll have him get on that. While we go and we arm these up. These are holding fire. What we want to see. And then we're going to aim for the floor if we ever get a chance to... There we go. Target the floor. All right, floor is being targeted. Once everyone can fire, we're going to fire them all at the exact same time. We got to be very careful here, because as you know, death waits. For the slightest lapse in concentration, we must pay close attention. If we can get these 2 walls built, that'd be big. Big start for us. Okay. Prepare. Aim. Fire. Here we go. Oh, you're not a constructor. Is it ethanol that constructs? Ethanol constructs. Dang it, wrong one. That's okay. Firing. Here comes the barrage. Ooh, this looks pretty good. This is promising. Oh! Oh, that was really good. We've got 12 individuals with that barrage. That was a very, very good barrage. Wait, Zelda, did you get happiness? Did you kill someone? Yeah. We'd like to see. Alright, stay on it, team. They haven't moved yet, so we can still keep the same target location. Another full barrage would be ideal. This is also a situation where an incendiary... would an incendiary barrage be better? Doing that, but I guess not when it's snowing. But otherwise, would like an incendiary barrage be better? Alright, prepare. Here we go. Alright, it's on its way. Nice. Okay, that was very good. We took out nearly... We took out 32. We took out a third. 1/3 of them are now on the ground. That's huge. Zelda, where's your gun? Zelda, why is your gun on the ground? Also, we should probably make a better gun than that normal charge rifle you started this game with. Stop. Hold fire. Do what you gotta do for a quick second. We have a quick moment to get this done. All right, the walls are done now. So that is good. So now we can go ahead and we can start working on snaking this. We want to double thick this wall, so we're gonna have to go get rid of this one. We got a lot of little work to do. Make sure to capture one for what you're doing with the Bashers Neanderthals. Be good for the melee genes. Yes, 100%. Okay. Zelda, get over here. Pull everyone in on escort. Here we go. Oh no! Why are you out here? Oh, you're just really slow, that's the problem, huh? Oof. Well, I mean, it'll slow them down at least. They'll stop for a second. It does give us a little more time to get set up. I guess that's fine. We'll get group 2 over here. Scythers. Melee team. Because all the enemies coming in are melee, so get this going. Marine. Cool. There they go. Zelda and the rest. Right, because all the guys coming in are melee. Yeah, all of them are melee. So we need our melee guys here. Everyone in position, let's go. All right, tox packs are down. We have a bunch of these extra explosive IEDs now, so that I guess that'll work. Alright. Alright, they're gonna start flooding in a lot faster now. Here we go. We gotta test the bashers. Alright, that was enough. We got them to flee already. Huge. Oh, some of these guys bled out on the way over here. I see the problem. Okay. Nicely done, everyone. Alright. Let's take a quick look. 2 hours, you're not gonna make it. This guy's wiggling. 2 hours, he might make it. Trust, if you actually come over here, you tend to him, we could probably save that guy. This guy's got 2 hours left to live, so we're not gonna get to him in time. 2 hours left to live, can't get to him in time. 1 hour, won't be able to get to him. 2 hours, won't be able to get to him. Oh geez, 2, nope. Half an hour, nope. 3 hours, no. He's a pig leg said guy. No, that's like the... Oh, we did too much damage. He's like the only guy we have a chance of actually helping here. Alright, Thrust. Can you patch this guy up? Serious tox build up. I mean, he might even die from tox. Yeah. Couldn't even fix him up fast enough. He lost too much blood. Well, so much for that. Not a single one. We did too much damage. That's really unfortunate. There's no way we're going to be able to save this guy. He's missing his leg. We're not going to be able to even get there in time. That is crazy. I mean, we did mortar them. Like, they've been bleeding out for about an hour of in-game time. Maybe 2 hours in-game time. So, it checks out. It does make sense. All right, we're going to go and delete this now. Go to full speed. Get that deleted. All right, so yeah, this works really well when we're dealing with 60-something of them, but we need to make this better. This needs to be better. We need to do a better job. So it's time to improve. Slow, gradual, step-by-step improvements. Granted, we could just like delete the whole thing and build the whole like proper one, but we're just gonna slowly iterate on it. Oh, that's good. You still think we need to field test the bashers, maybe against the Muffalo? Yeah, we might need to go and do some proper field testing. I think you're right. Let's go and delete these really quick. These are in the way of the new walls. All right. Get this done. And then barricades here. Maybe we don't even do this side. I'm not exactly entirely like convinced on the exact pattern we're gonna go with for a zigzagging or spaced out zigzagging, but we will start getting that going. We're pulling in a whole bunch of this stuff. We need to go and get a combat supplier now. We got a lot of random weapons. Uranium. Okay, we are starting to pull in a decent amount of uranium. Thank goodness for that, because we were down to double digits. That was a little scary. We're down to only double digits of uranium. It's our main wall building material. We need it. Because we could just cap this off. We could just fill this all in. Have enemies only coming this way. Guess it makes sense since we're gonna have this as our only door in. Unless we end up like drilling away up here. Yeah, I think we do cap it off. Oh, we can have them do... We can zigzag from... No, hold on a second. Yeah, if we cap it off from here. So we'll cap it to here. We'll still use uranium so we don't... less likely to end up blowing through this wall. But we'll have it come to here, and then we'll have them merge together like here and zigzag as a single unit. I think that's what we'll do. Smooth this so we can go and repair it first before we seal it up.
Hello there.
I'll make sure we get that sorted. How's it going, Left Hand Luke? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. All right, there we go. All set. We got to knock it over here and smooth that. It's crumbling. Smooth it so we can repair it. Smooth it so we can weld it back together. Oh, smoothing automatically fully heals it. That's crazy. It's quite nice. I like that. Your main concern is against hordes and Outlander guns? Doing good? Doing good, been for morning dog walk. Saw a deer and a buzzard. Nice. Sounds like a good morning. You're already seeing and potentially communing with the local wildlife. Not these. Deconstruct that one. Let's put the wall here. Wall there and wall there. We'll have it set like so. like this. I'm not sure if we're going to need this to be double thick, so we're going to leave it as just this for now. This will be our setup for the moment, just this setup. We'll have to find out. We can always change these barricades over to being wood barricades and put an incendiary trap in here if we wanted to and just burn them out. It's an option if we want to go that route. But for now, we're just going to do this. This should spread out the enemies as they come in a little bit more. So we have them trickle in a little bit slower. Slower of a trickle. This should work. They might need an AoE. They might need an AoE or retreat ability, like fire spew or long jump. Outlander gunners can be solved by good armor and speed. Yeah, that's the thing, is if there was a way we could actually have these guys also get like the fast runner speed, so they get that, what, 0.4 increased movement speed, that'd be crazy good. Okay. Nice. Gotta go finish this. I know you're closer than that constructoid. I just saw you. There we go. All right, so this is going to be our new and improved setup. It's not 100% perfect, but it is better than what we had before. It now is going to funnel them through. It should spread them out a little bit more so they're even less clumped up as they get through. Probably want to move these explosives, to be honest, as they're just going to do damage to our traps. Oh, backup contained. Nice. And we can come straight through here ourselves. But it's 3 doors, so it's very inconvenient for anyone to walk through here. Very inconvenient indeed. And then once this is done, we can do a power line in here, so these guys are no longer powering off of something's got a switch to turn them off. Right? We're gonna need to go and get ourselves some more smoothing. Got that done. Disease. Ooh, that's not good. Alright. Get everyone all fixed up there. Power, hidden conduit. Right here. As long as power is active, these should all jump to this line. Which realistically, we should probably move that power line back 1, too. So if they blow up, they don't lose power. At least move this part back as we can. A little bit of a problem over here. But at least this one we could back up. We want to be a little more on top of it. Yeah, so we can move these over. Oh. Nice. Might need to move the sarcophagi eventually, but for now it's fine. It's fine. You can gene harvest the prisoners. Yeah, let's see. How are we doing? We can gene harvest him in 6 hours. Good catch. We can do it in just a moment here. Oh, we also need to go fix this. Azada, what's going on with you? Blue. You're doing okay. Carry him to safety. We are in spring, so we can start planting in a minute. Okay, now we'll reset you, so you'll go ahead and fix them up. Let's make sure this is all within the fort zone. It is happily within the fort zone, so don't have to worry about it. Nice. One hour. Don't you worry, Trumpet. Your doctor's appointment with the gene extractor is just around the corner. Get him on it. Let's go grab him. More uranium. Oh, by the entrance. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so this is all set up. We just need to get this one done here. Ethanol's on it. Good. Okay. Which means we can get the last bit of power. Get power lines set through here now. Have this all connected up. I want you to be fully active at all times, buddy. You connect to this one. And he'll have power in a second. But I don't want it to be that for some reason this is offline and these guys are too. I want these guys to make sure they've actually got power. Properly connected. Okay, reconnect over. don't like that. Let's bring us a little closer. Defoliator ship, that's not good. It's all Scythers again. That's actually probably fine. 45 defoliators, we might be able to do that. Is that like fix this thing up? Psychic dependency isn't terrible. Makes some good mood boosts if you're always ingesting the psychite, and gives a decent amount of metabolic efficiency. True, it's not horrible. Still don't like it if we can help it. Let's get rid of this cougar. Okay, we're gonna go and see trees around here. Cougar's revenge. Oh, if you get a shot off. Just Tiffy just needs to get the shot off. It's fine. We can get a power claw. We could get another power claw. I mean, we can make our own. We don't exactly need it. They need 100. Excuse me, 115 face masks of normal plus quality. Oh my gods, that's too much. It's too much. That's crazy. We can probably do it though. How much cloth do we have? We sold a bunch of it, so we only have 573. And how much does a face mask require? 10. Yeah, so we only have enough cloth for 50. It's not quite gonna cut it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be doing that one. We just need to prepare ourselves for the Apocryton. We want to go and fight the Apocryton. The Apocryton is up on the list. Shoot them with EMP shells? True, we could just EMP shell these guys. But I also want to see if we can just shell them the old-fashioned way, you know? Oh, wait, did we just extract strictly on its own, by itself, super immunity? Is that what I just saw? Oh my goodness, the wake up demand. Jeez. Wake up imperviousness, we got a lot of that. But I think we just saw... Ah, we already had it. We probably should get rid of this one, and we just aim to get reduced pain on its own. Same thing with this. 'Cause I think we have heat tolerance on its own, right? No, we don't. Okay, so we'll leave it for now. Yeah, we got double super immunity. All right, cool. Well, we got some. It's free money. We'll take it. We'll go and see if we can get good old Lorene's skills. You never know. See what we can get from her. If we're lucky, we can get some good skills. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and send out more of these in a moment here. You look at the Basher genome? Sure. There's the Basher genome right here. So what I'm hoping we can do is if we can get some more like poor skills, like instead of poor, we can get like awful shooting, for example, could be amazing. As well as, you know, like animals or something. Might be able to give some advice. Sure. If you got some ideas, throw them at me. We can always upgrade our bashers so that they can bash even harder. But let's go ahead and let's take care of these guys. We're in a pretty good space. Everything here is all rebuilt. This is now redesigned. So I am curious to see how this is going to work. So I can't remember. Are corners good or bad? Are corners good or bad? Do we want to have a set in which we move this up so that corners are filled or not filled? I can't remember. I feel like corners are bad. Can't quite recall though. Alright. I kind of want to wait until our flu's a little bit more sorted before we stand in rows and wait for fighting. So we'll hold off a little bit longer here. We are going through our shells very quickly though. We got 7 more barrels left. Yep, all those 2 need a replacement. So we have 3 replacements on the docket here. Ugh. How's it going, Big Ethanol? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Get Lorena in here as soon as she's done. What do we get? High libido is what we acquired. I mean, not horrible. We don't have that one. We'll take it. But not exactly what we're looking for, so. Bummer. All right, Lorene will go and look at your brain now. We've taken your genetic code, now we're gonna look at your brain. Good, good. Try and get ourselves some more hay. That's good. We'll continue continue to try and fill this up here. Just so when we have the, when the insects actually start attacking us, they don't go here and spill out into this room. They only spawn over here. That is our hope. We're gonna slowly fill this in. Slowly but surely we'll fill it in. We'd like to get back to work up here. So this is fully online now. We just have to go and hook it up with power, which I'm not quite willing to go and cut through that mountain yet. We'll eventually. Unattractive is free metabolic efficiency. True. You can afford the arcade capsules. You can do the arcade metabolism. True. That would also help. At what point do we need to use the super capsules? At what point are they required? At what point do we need these? Arcade capsules. Is it only on specific... Okay, it looks like it might be only on specific genes that's needed. Okay. I was wondering if it was, like, loaded up on something that, if it's like, hey, if complexity is over 10, they need the thing. I don't think so. It looks like it's a gene-specific, looking at the design and the shape cues from those. Scanning more steel. Constantly scanning. Always scanning. Look at all the material everywhere. Always scan. This area is relatively empty because we keep clearing it, which I think increases the probability of us getting it over there. I think that, because clearly looking at how it was mapped out, it looks like the game is trying to randomize its location. The arcade capsules are spent when you make a xenogene with the... Okay, so specifically arcade genes. Okay, cool. Nice. The last bit here, then we have to move it. Unfortunately, it's going to really kind of get in the way. But hey, so goes. Okay, so steel is fine. Plenty of plasteel, plenty of money. We're good on metals right now. There's nothing we're really hurting for. We're hurting on kibble. We're actually literally hurting on kibble. We actually have to make kibble now. It's funny. Huh. It goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's deal with these guys, and we can go from there. So do we get 70% yet? 90%. Good. Like to see it. Rapid gun, no. We'll get Zelda, you come down here. So everything's on hold fire. We get to can fire now. Move them over. We're just gonna have them reset all the turrets here. So we can do a massive barrage in just a moment. Oh, man, that turret, refuel it. This one next. 26 seconds. And that one. All right. So now, more steel's been found. Now you can go off and do whatever he needs to. It's very far away in pollution territory. A bunch of jade we'll have to go grab. Now that that's done, Zaldor, you are immune and thrust nearly immune. So once thrust is immune, we shall start the fight. We're just going to hit those scythers in just a moment here. So long to get more genes. Why must we wait so long? Oh, people passing by. All right, we'll hold off on fighting until they've disappeared. Leave them conscious just in case they walk past there. Yeah, this place is very full. I mean, it's a lot of beer. A lot of beer, a lot of wood. Oh, wait, high libido, why is this here? Oh, our gene banks are actually full. That's awkward. Zelda, quickly build us one. We need to go and sell a bunch, because there's some stuff we don't want to keep. Let's get this going. Also, is there anything else we can make that requires only signal chips? We have a lot of those. focus signal chip. Gestation process. Okay, we can make him work faster. Gestation processors. Can be installed up to 6 times to increase its effect. Increases the speed at which the mechanator can produce mechs in a mech generator. Optimizes the behavior of the mechanites in the mech forming tank. We can just make 6 of these. Is there a better version? No, I think that's like the thing. Mech gestation processor. Control sub chip. Repair shielder. Repair probe. Alright. Just make 6 of those. Signal chips can be used to make Diabolists as well. True, but I think we have like 14 of them, to be honest. This is not far. 16. We have 16 of them. How many do you need for a Diabolus? 2? So we can make 8 Diabolists is what we got right now, or we can make 5. Yeah, we don't even have the bandwidth for that much, so we can go ahead and upgrade him so he's faster, so we can get our robots back online after the after crazy fights, and we can still make ourselves a handful of them. Also, whenever we go and we take care of this, still need more Diabolists anyway, so we should be okay. We can go ahead and use those. Let's go ahead and let's get 6 of these built. Repairer, I don't know how I feel about those, but we'll at least go ahead and get this one going. Definitely not doing the repair probes, though. 6 of those. Bolt goods. Nice. Marine. All of them. A lot of idle people. Let's go get that sorted. Why is this here? It's EMP launcher. It's because it's of low quality. We actually don't care about... Do qualities matter on launchers? I don't think they do. Is there any chance that they like increasing the quality of the launcher increases the like accuracy? I didn't think it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. Let's get rid of this random leather we got. Some money for it. Medicine's fine. I've got Yaya we don't need. We can buy more steel if we want to. So we can just buy the steel and the plasteel because we have plenty of cash here. We're gonna have even more. So we're gonna sell off all of our wools. We'll hold on to the cloth. I guess you think it's firing speed or something. Oh, okay. All right. All right, let's see here. We got super immunity 2. Get rid of that. We've got wake up imperviousness 3. Get rid of 2 of those. Means 200 buccarinos for each of these, so worth it. Weak, unattractive, delicate, robust, cool. Stimulus, orange plus, super heat tolerance. Super tolerance, fire resistant plants. 4 plants and runner. We're shooting in cold tolerance. Don't we have... Do we have cold tolerance on its own? Super fast healing. Oh, we have poor shooting on its own. We have cold tolerance on its own. Cool plus heat tolerance. Cool. Cold tolerant. There you go. Yeah, so we can get rid of this one. We don't need the combo. Nice. So we'll do that. Yeah, they'll buy the genes, so we'll get rid of these genes we don't need. They're just taking up space. We don't need them. We've got all of our the arm, eye, leg. We should go get those installed sooner than later here. And we can go ahead and we can drop some clothes. It's damaged or we don't want to use anymore. And the sculpture. All right, close to enough cash, so we can go ahead and just sell a little bit more stuff. You know, like 100 beer. Clear that up. Now let's get all of the plasteel as well. And steal all their money too. So go ahead and we'll accept that trade. Good trade for us. We drop a bunch of stuff, clears out our inventory here, which is very good, something we need to do. Gets us a bunch of extra steel for emergency sake, as well as plasteel, which is good. Masterwork button-down shirt. I'm very glad we got rid of the old one. Someone's gonna need this. And again, these shirts, they do matter, right? A Masterwork button-down cloth shirt has 10.4 sharpness. Does anyone else have a cloth button-down shirt? Cheap, no. The leather ones are, of course, better. The other one's always gonna be better. Well, it's the best you can get with cloth, but maybe we should switch over to only doing leather because it is significantly more sturdy. If that's the case, then cloth's only gonna be used for making medicines, in which case we can probably just start selling a lot more of them, to be honest. So yeah, let's quit doing cloth, and let's quit doing wool. Should we stick to leathers only? I don't know. We'll leave it all open for right now, but we'll decide in a bit here. Sleepy Roxas, you're out of here. It's been fun lurking, but you need to head out. Go to bed now. All right, sleep well. Hopefully Randy isn't too bad for you. Fingers crossed. We'll see what ends up happening with Randy. But appreciate you stopping by and saying hi, as always. We'll see you around. We'll be playing more of this tomorrow. So who knows? Hopefully we'll see you then. Everyone goes in for sleeping. Is there like not enough space? All right, we have a full, so we are able to make more babies. Nice. We are struggling on keeping the food going, so we are going to need to get that rolling here. Not enough kibble. It is April, May, so we should start pulling in hay into like here soon. We can in fact, if we choose to. We can in fact expand this. We can expand the hay if we choose to. Just bring it all over here. I don't want to deal with the pollution stuff, so we're not going to get that close. We could scoot these guys closer to the wall. Oh, we can actually clean up the wall. Let's get ourselves a little bit of space back, yeah? Let's clean up the wall a little. Clean up this wall, give us a little extra space inside. Maybe we'll go and dig into here too, get some more space around the corner. These guys would pollute such a massive area, it's crazy. Instead, it's just essentially free power. This looks like we can mine out here. We can mine out there. That at least rounds out the wall, so it's nice and pretty looking. Ooh, was that deep? Yeah. Uranium ore. That is it's deep mountain. That's as far as we're going to push in. So there we go. Nice. This also gives us significantly more hay coming in. This is good. We also need some pathing. Floors. Some flagstone. Set up there. Speed up walking a little bit more. We can also smooth terrain. Again, it just makes it look a little nicer. I want to go do that. So we got a little walkways. They, you see they keep jumping to the walkways as it's faster. That's good. We could make them double wide though. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Fix that. Bricks where we stand. Pathways outside of the places that we stand. Come on now. Vision generators aren't very good. Aren't any good. They produce a similar amount to solar panels and cost the same, but pollute. Only good for toxic-resistant pollute stimulus individuals. I mean, they produce 1,400 watts at all times during day and night, which is quite nice compared to the solar panels, which do 1,700, but not at night. And these guys only require 200, so that means each one of these is doing 1,200. And I think, if I remember correctly, we can actually put in a third one with the current setup here. And it works fine. I think you can technically have 3. Put another one in then. It does, the downside is it does do the toxic waste pack production is a bit of an annoyance. But other than that, it's not too bad. It's just free forever power. With tox packs. If we get our tox packs sorted, it'll be okay. Yeah, let's get another one in here, in fact. But I see what you're saying, Frogs. That is, like, if you're starting off the colony, like, right off the gate, right out of the gate, it's really not that good. You're definitely right on that. There are better alternatives. But the solar panels, they don't work at night, nor during an eclipse. These are good for some more, like, base stable load, you know? And then for all of our peak power needs, we swap over. All right, so this guy here, we've got another 14, almost 15 days we gotta wait on. We're gonna go ahead and reinstall this one. People are gonna come around the corner, so put this one here. We can put one. We'll put this one here. One there. Guess we could put this in the corner, but it's not much of a reason for us to. Don't exactly want to put that there because it's going to be, these things are going to start doing damage to the walls. I don't want too much damage to the walls. A shaman. Put that one there. That way if they hug the wall for some reason, solve that problem. Alright, visitors, Lorraine. Talk to Hearing over here. I'm at the door. Weird, they actually decided to go that way. It was still faster. Wild. I guess the shaman is the exotic goods. Is that how that works? Actually buy the rest of the Nutrimine you have. You don't have a lot, we'll take it. We can actually sell a lot of herbal meds. Not all of them. Like 200 herbal meds. So the Yayo we've got. Packs, Plasteel. Okay, we got these. We need to start putting these onto good old Zaldor here. Went through the genes recently. If they do not have more barrels, I would very much like more barrels. I like tongue and eye. Probably sell those. We don't really need them. We've taken care of the eyes, and we've figured out that we actually need the Architech, tongue instead. Is what we kind of need. We don't have anything we want to buy though. We can get this shock lance, but I don't really need a shock lance. Or some soothers here. Buy whatever plasteel they have to try and bring down that cost. Bring us all the way down. Go. Good enough. We'll take it. Make sure this is actually within fort. It is. We can go and collect that. Good. There are haulers on it. Excellent. Solar flare. All right, there goes all of our electricity. Wait, is this still generating power during a solar flare? That can't be right. Alright, so just power usage goes down, I see. But production is perfectly fine. Alright. I just misremembered how that worked. Alright, off to go. Let's go and get ourselves another, I don't know, what? 2 more EMP launchers in queue. Okay, they're the gestators. Gotta go and implant a gestator in you, please. Right, so with this gestator, um, 33% increased. So it's up to, wow, jeez. Plus 200% then, I'm guessing? Upgrade to level 2. Wow. 3, 4, 5. Those are power claws. There it is. 6. 200% mech gestation speed. Wow! That's insane. That's like really good. That's... We're gonna get our... Wow, should have done it a while ago. We've had these for a couple of streams. Should have done it a while ago. Alright, we'll see if these guys can actually truly keep up with clearing. We'll find out in a bit. You just booted up a year-old RimWorld save file from when you first started playing and you're feeling really good? Are you looking at your old base and you're like, yep, I actually know what I'm doing now. I know, looking at some of my old ones, man, I don't know how we survived. Yeah, between those two we can get them. Put that there. 4 hours left on this. Days, 3 hours. Okay, yeah, looks like they do keep up. That is correct. Order smooth surface. Smooth all this so we can actually like repair if something goes wrong. It's nice to be able to repair walls when we get attacked without having to suddenly like expand in areas we didn't intend to. Oh, more steel is underway. With the gold, smattering of gold over there. That's steel, nice. We still have, Jesus, a lot of silver over there. How are our allies looking? What are we at with these guys? We could definitely use another boost. We do not have the kibble thing, though, but we have 20,000 silver. Alright. We'll send 2,000 silver. Then 10% of our total wealth. Get these guys to like us more. And it'll be good. Alright, everything else, I think we're more or less ready to go and fight the Scythers now. Especially now that they're polluting again. Gross. We want to go and get on that sooner than later. Oh, this is all uranium ore in the wall. I mean, it's 4,000 durability. If it ends up breaking because of fights, I guess it's fine, right? If it ends up breaking from fights, I guess don't worry about it, right? There's more underground steel. Good. Good, exactly what we need. Alright. That is all done. We now have our page just in case. Would you like to come and help us out? That'd be great, thanks. Alright, 67, so we can go ahead and we can summon them twice. We can call them for aid twice. With a 3-day delay between the 2 times, but we still can call them in, and that's what matters. Alright, it is time. Zaldor, Rust, Rapakan, Sky Kittens, Zaldad, and Tiffy. Everyone, man your mortars. Who are we waiting on? Zaldad, where you at? No? What? 1, 2.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Rapakan, what? Waiting for targets. Oh, I must have misclicked. Hey, Sylvaxtring, how's it going? All right. Prepare yourselves. Triple mortar shot. Let's go. Right there. Fire. Here they come. Oh, that one's going wide. Nicely done. Chunks of damage. All right, they're standing in this area, so we're going to aim here now. Ooh, we just need 3 hits to break that. Speed up time. Right, we're gonna have to reload them. Alright, they're on the way. Oh, we only took out 3. Yikes, okay, well. This will be time for a good test. We're definitely have to go and rearm these. Oh my goodness, okay. Get these over here. Get these over here. Paramedic, you can do whatever you wish. However, paramedic, yeah, not drafted, is stuck within paramedic zones. Which zones for paramedic? Yeah, over here so it can charge when it needs to. Yep. Not the reason why we originally did that, but we do need them to be able to charge if needed. Again, these are Scythers coming in, so we are going to get our Bashers prepped and ready in the close range combat positions. Get our Lancers, Scythers. Let's get Tiffy, Zaldan, the other 3. Oh, let's get Kittens good over here. Green. Let's get over here. And the tunneler takes forever to move. Move him over here immediately. Bring the rest of the gang down. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. They're all stopped up. This is looking good. They're only allowed in one at a time. So if we had an EMP launcher going, stunning the front guy, this could be like really slowing him down. We do not have an EMP launcher over here. We gotta get an EMP launcher. Ooh, he's getting close. All right, we got our Bashers prepared for combat. Okay. They're rushing in, get him. Good. Oh man, our Bashers are getting some good damage in. Sword handle, cracked leg. Nice. Just 2 remaining. Back him up. Everyone else gets started on these. Rockgun's moving that slag. Oop. Back up. Back up. We don't want to get shot. We only lost 1 bit of wall. Kinda crazy. All right, there we can go ahead. Done. All right, yeah. So that was quite easy. But again, the Scythers aren't that tough now with our current setup. Scythers are relatively easy. We did lose 4 turrets. 4 turrets and all of our explosives in here. That's fine. Definitely worth it. I could use a little bit of a hot and home zone. Ah, I see. We should add all of these into home now. That way we can repair these as needed. More walling, and again, whenever we end up getting material for it, we'll go grab it. We have plenty of steel and everything else. We're going to start struggling with the granite spikes, though. We'll just go over to steel later, but would rather not if we can help it. Okay, nice. Everything down here, we can now go ahead and allow. We will want to jump back down here and deal with this pollution again. But that's pretty good. Everyone's in good shape. So yeah, once this is rebuilt, I think we get the Apocryton to attack us. And it is a pretty scary group of enemies with the Apocryton, but I think we're in a good shape here. I think we can go find them no problem here. So we will go and give that a shot. The biggest thing is definitely going to be these barrels. Losing the barrels is going to be brutal. 20 shots, 13. 3 shots left on this one. So we're really just down to 4. Those barrels are expensive, too. I think we can get a bunch of them from... Oh, nice. EMP launcher, Replicon. Could you go ahead and continue on that? That'd be great. We can get them from our neighbors, right? Remember who revives dead mechs? Yes! Which is why our hope is... Oh, okay, yeah. He needs to go and smelt all this stuff. Which is why my hope is that when... We've dug too deep and too greedily. I'm hoping the Militors will end up burning through all of his... Because he only gets 30 recharges, 30 resurrections. So that's just 2 Militor rounds, right? Should be good to go from there. You can set the mortar impact zones as home to clean... have the clean sleeper soon up. Really? Okay. Unfortunately, this is like right here, it sounds like. Yeah, this could actually be really bad. This could actually be quite bad. Don't hold fire. Fire at will. Let's get everyone out of there. Let's grab the colonists at least. We'll get them here. Guess we can put them here. Oh. I was expecting like significantly more enemies. So we can have those fire, not fire at will, but hold. Get you guys over here. Get you guys with you guys. In a strike team. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to break. Let's move up. Break them down. Yeah, it was easy enough. Alright. We ended up losing the turret, which is unfortunate, but that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. 2 deep infestations are not very big. Yeah, I was expecting it to be like 5 times that size, I'm going to be honest. This is a very small infestation. We dug too deeply and too greedily. Let's see. Zelda isn't actually using all of that. We even take down a sweeper if we wanted. Yeah, so this is able to keep up. That's nice. Extra free power. More infinite power. More non-finite power. Alright, once this is done, we can go ahead and we can start the Apocryton fight. And then we can get Zaldor his brand new spiffy helmet. I got the Mech Commander helmet. We don't need the processors anymore. We can instead make the... Oh, it's not this one, it's this one. Yeah, Mech Lord helmet. 2 nanostructuring kit chips is what we need. And then this bad boy gives us... Just what? How many more bots? 12. That's 6 more bandwidth. Yeah, so 6 more bandwidth. Which means we can go ahead and we can remove... We can actually probably turn all of these off. Bandwidth nodes. And then finish cleaning up pollution. Reduce the amount of sweepers we have to half. And then switch into big mech production. As we reduce our smaller mechs. Travelers just passing by. We don't need these guys outside. Lifters. Ready to go. And then we get another Mechanator. And more or less do the same. Have them have the repair guys and give Zaldor all the big scary guys. Brian, can you keep on this? So many of these still. Okay. steel. Yeah, we still have a lot of repairing and the like to finish up here, so we'll continue on this. Wait it out a little longer. Bodies being brought in. We can still clean up. There's still things to clean up. Be warned, the final boss revives dead mechs? Yes. Not too worried. Should be okay. The dead mechs that he ends up reviving, if we can have it where the Militors are the ones that are destroyed first, and he just revives Militors, we should be in good shape. It would be good for us. All that. Here, steel plate armor. Ooh. Oh, Mad Muffalo, that's not good. Go strip that guy. Mad Muffalo's coming in. See if he'll come this way. Oh wait, he can't because he can't get over those. Gotta shoot him. Back up a bit. Shoot him. There you go. Yep. Tiffy, go hunt. Lorene, can you go strip this guy? Get some steel armor on him that we can go and break down for steel. Nice. Alright. Might be able to overwhelm him with bashers also. Are you going to continue this run afterwards? Like after fighting the Apocryton? Oh yeah, we still have a few more Apocrytons we need to do. I want to get this colony to like a nice, like strong, stable state. We're not too far off, but again, we don't have enough waste pack atomizers, so we need to fight a few more Apocrytons for sure. Bare minimum. I still do want to go ahead and at least make one of these, like either the Daedalus or the Warp Wings as well, before we call this run and we move on to the next. There's still more work to be done, and then the next run we'll have a better starting setup for this, right? get a better starting zone for us. A little too tight. What we need. A little too tight over here. Also, it seems as though this is not like being attacked like at all, so I was just been way too paranoid about having a little back door. And then they mined through it and we just stuck a little door on it and called it good. And actually it is good, funnily enough. So, I'm worried about that for nothing. Let's go ahead and let's get this power line set up here at least. Let's get this going here. You just really like biotech and want to see how far the bashers can become. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing is the next playthroughs for this, the next thing is I'd like to test. We need to decide because RimWorld's a problem. RimWorld's an issue. They want tox packs and we get a healer mech serum, arm, and uranium. Ooh, man. Yeah, I think I'll take that. We're just going to have to deal with a lot of waste packs. We're going to have to go and throw them and fight Neanderthals. I think that's fine. We are going to take that job. That's a good job. RimWorld's an issue. RimWorld's a problem. RimWorld is a game that I get, like, completely sucked into, play an obscene amount of. We don't play, like, any other games for, like, months at a time. RimWorld's tough. It's tough to be a variety streamer playing RimWorld. It is wild how tough it is. So we're going to make this zone fort. So we just have guys running over here for a while. And completed. Nice. So, like, I want to do a super gene heavy focused run. I mean, we're doing kind of playing around with genes and the like, but we're not being like super aggressive with gene augmentation. I would like to do like a super hyper aggressive gene augmentation playthrough. I'd also want to do one with the sanguiphages, which probably would be the one that we do the big gene focus, and we do what is it? Growth vats. we just like generate warriors. Would be a fun one. Also, a nothing but mechs playthrough. I mean, that would be probably really touch and go. If we only have one mechanator and no one else, might be a bit touch and go. Maybe we have like no more than 3 in the colony, so we can actually use a resurrection mech serum on the mechanator that just in case he dies, right? Yeah, you think a vampire space marine run would be really cool? Yeah. There's a couple of other runs with just strictly biotech I still want to do, which is problematic. Speculated the latest DLC may be announced in a few months. Yeah, that's the other problem, is they're still releasing content. And I still have to play the other DLCs. Some of them I might not do too much of a playthrough on, like Ideology, for example. Because, again, Ideology, there's not, like... It doesn't really force much of a gameplay change, unless you choose it to. So, that one, maybe not. I did just make this fort for some reason. I'm doing. They're preparing to attack, and then they'll attack. Okay, cool. We are dealing with basic stuff and basic stuff. Okay, nothing we have to worry too much about, but we do need to get all of our robots home. So I'll do that to instruct them to all come home, so they should get back here before anyone gets attacked. Probably. Hopefully. But yeah, like, Ideology doesn't seem like it requires much of a big playthrough for us to do, and it'll just be something that we do kind of like in tandem along with other DLCs. Odyssey, there's probably like 3 or 4 different playthroughs in Odyssey we're going to want to do, I imagine. We'll have to see. Like, it's just essentially just strictly streaming RimWorld and going through DLCs, not even playing with heavy mods. We probably have almost a year of content, almost a year of streams. So that's the problem. We're going to have to shelve RimWorld randomly every now and then to go and actually play other games. or we have to go back to only playing RimWorld 2 days a week, like we're supposed to. This happened last time we did RimWorld. It was like 3 years ago. We started playing RimWorld, and then we just didn't do the 2 games of Monday, Tuesday, 1 game, Wednesday, Thursday, the other game. Because, I mean, that's the same thing we're going to have to do with Conan Exiles as well. Once the servers are a little more stable and we circle back to playing more Conan Exiles, that's just going to be, you know, Monday through Sunday. We'll probably try and play every day we can, because we play on an official PvP server. So I don't want us to get, you know, offline raided if we can help it. All right, let's get everyone in position. Everyone's slept. Everyone's in pretty good shape. Let's get everyone down here. Let's go. You haven't even bought Anomaly yet, and they're already making another one? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. They're just, like, constantly making more content, which is great. Like, this game is insane. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. Tiffy, Sky, Repcon, and Thrust. It's all that behind. We're going to move up. Scythers. Go there. Train comes here. Right? Yeah, so I thought they're gonna hug the wall. I knew they would. Okay, so that's enough to break this door. Okay. Yeah, so 2 breaks a wall. So that means these would also break that wall, so we do need to move these back. So we're gonna have to move these up. We'll get that done. This one's fine where it is. And that one's fine there if we move this one back. Just to here. Maybe we just do that and then we just cancel these. I'll call that good enough. It'll get a decent number of them to come through, so that should be fine. Okay. They're not as spread out as I was hoping they would be, so this is going to be a Tiffy job. Okay, they're slowing down a little bit, but still not as much as I'd like. And All right, Tiffy, fire. Get it, Tiffy. Good job, Tiffy. Good job. All right, we should have the second group coming in any second now. Tiffy, move back to proper cover. Where is he going? Oh, he was just leading the pack. All right. Yeah, we don't want him to be able to just bypass here. It's not good. All right, Sky Kittens, you're up if this happens again. Okay, got annihilated. All right, they're now grenading like crazy, so let's fire in. Doom Sky. Good job. Well done, everyone. Get EMP launchers ready for any low shields. True, that would be good because then we can clear out those shields. Yeah, we just waste that entire wall. All right, with that, we go ahead and we let everyone go. Oh, even the Lancers didn't get a chance to play. But there's some wiggly guys in here. 1 hour? Nah, he's dead. 2 hours, maybe. Ethanol? Regrowing genes? Oh, it's because, yeah, we did the thing. That's right, Ethanol, you're not a medic. Tiffy. Medic? 4 hours, we can definitely save him. Rust, you can save him. Missing on that guy. Okay, nice. And then we'll go ahead and allow everything. Right, Tiffy, how we doing? 2 hours. 3 hours, making progress. 4 hours, okay, you got him. 6, 14. Honestly, at that point, Tiffy, just go and capture. And thrust, go and capture. We'll both survive. We can just have the paramedic go ahead and properly clean them up later. There we go. Tiffy, good job. Yeah, there. These guys have any armors in the length that we need? They got flak armor on them. And marine armor on them. Oh my goodness. Strip this guy. Strip this guy. These guys stripped. We'll patch them up in a second here, but let's go strip these. And grab all this armor. Strip that one. That one and that one. And that one. And this guy. And that one. And that one. It's a little extra, just a tiny bit extra steel from smelting these down, so that's good. Charter hands might be good. Wait, really? Pigskins aren't really good because their main shtick is they don't have any debuffs from raw food, but they have more metabolism and reduced manipulation. Interesting. Let's take a look at these guys. We can still get poor cooking from them, which could be pretty good, and reduced pain. So those are two beneficial. That's where we got nearsighted. We got nearsighted from these guys. Okay. Yeah, so I think realistically we're only looking for reduced pain and good and poor cooking from these guys. The relationship upon a release? Nah, these guys hate us forever. These guys hate us 5 million. We can't get them to like us ever. Mulup. Mulup is healthy enough. Ooh, does have an infection now. Well, it shouldn't be stripping his genetic code while he's injured like that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? It should be fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we've got all this flak armor to like here. Good. Zadar can go ahead and strip this torturer. This guy as well. And strip this guy. Nice. Marine armor, we'll take it. Steel is steel. Boomalope. You know what? If we can pull this boomalope over here, we get milk from them, so we'll take it. It's nice. You once had a colonist die from a pinky infection? Oh my goodness, that's brutal. Their pinkies swole up to the size of their head. A massive infection no one had ever seen before. Okay. Colony's doing well. We're just doing a bunch of cleanup. Food is a little dicey right now. We are actively pulling in more potatoes, but it's getting a little dicey here. Even so, we're gonna change those to hops. I think they have to be 3 wide. If I remember what Ken said, I think we need to be 3 wide. So go ahead and we'll swap that up. Free beer, bunch of grenades. Chain shotguns and like that we can't actually use, sadly. Yeah, so this didn't really split them up as much as I was hoping it would. So we need to make this longer. Yeah, I'm thinking it's corners. I feel like it's corners. I feel like, just like in the back of my mind, I feel like I remember this being a thing. We'll get that going. All right, you're gonna head out? All right, Sylvax, sleep well. We'll see you around. You work in a few hours? You gotta get some sleep? Yeah, that's important. Sleep's important. We'll see you around. Sleep well. Is there a relationship? That's fine. Is it just me, or does the naked pig in the gene extractor look like a beige beanbag? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look when we send the other one over here. Grab this guy. Also, I did not see what gene we just got. I have no idea what we picked up from him. I can see what you mean. Looking like a little beanbag chair. There's only such things that we can get from these guys, so we can take a quick look. Oh, I thought we sold that. We did not. Wait, did we just get awful mining? Since when do we have awful and poor mining? We need to get rid of the lower quality ones, or the ones that don't hurt us as bad, and keep the ones that are really bad. Is that not a thing? Are these guys just really bad at mining? No, it's only cooking, so we must have had that for a while then. You have no idea what we got from them. We got something. Oh, no, we already had nearsighted. Oh, we got robust digestion. That's what we got. All right. Removes 8 raw food. Curious, does this gene grow a multifold stomach allowing them to digest raw food more efficiently than baseline humans? In general, they get the same nutrition from raw food as if it was cooked. They also don't mind the taste of raw food at all. Huh. We got super immunity? No, we had double super immunity earlier. We sold one of those. Maybe we had double strong immunity? We definitely had one of these. I think it was it'd be a little nicer if there was a way to like organize these a bit more so you can kind of tell what you've had, what you got. And it's fine. It's not like something that's like required for it to work, but it would be nice if that was a thing. Also, we do need to go and pick up more chunks. We're running out of chunks. Steel is on the light end. We have plenty of uranium at this point. So let's go and let's get some, we can get some chunks over here. Okay, I can go ahead and move this over here. See if we can go pick up some good old granite chunks. That'd be grand, thank you. We'll come back over here and pick up more uranium as our walls keep getting annihilated. Yeah, granite chunks over here. Cool, we're working on that. This isn't very good for the bashers. No, eating raw meat is not really going to help the bashers much at all. Sadly. Not much use. Our kittens is deep drilling over here. Probably kind of scanning. Come over here and work on this one instead. Bolt goods. Town trader named Loser and town guard named Rojas. You are sleeping right now, but I need you to come over here and trade with... Ah, there he is. Loser. Loser, get over here. We require trades. Good. All right. Sell off these. All these, the infant alpacas now. Nice. 3 more pregnants. That's fine. Sell these for just about 700. We got a couple of foals we can actually get rid of as well. Actually, how old are how old are these? The mare is 5, the stallion's 20. The second mare. That should be fine. I think they can get up to like 40, right? Let's see. Components and advanced components. There goes all of our money. That's fine. Lots we can always sell. Plain leather. Sell the wools. Actually, go ahead and sell the cloth. No. Yeah, sell the cloth. Sell these. Let's see. Steel. Buy more steel. All right. Is there anything here we don't need? Plants. Okay. So if we just search plants, there it is. We got 2 offals. But is there any time in which we care about poor plants over awful plants? Is there ever time we're gonna like, if we're gonna give someone a minus, why would we be like, hey, here's a permanent -4 instead of here's a permanent -8, right? Awful plants is -8, so shouldn't we also get rid of poor? Same with like mining. We've got awful mining and poor mining. Great mining and fast wounds. Maybe we get rid of this as well. I just don't see a time in which we're ever going to do that. In a RimWorld colony, you're making your own space marines, and for them, you're giving the trotter hands, which you recommend for you. It's only a -10%, -15% manipulation. For some reason, I felt like that would also like decrease melee, right? Because they can't like hold on to weapons, right? They've got trotter hands, little trotty hands. Weak melee damage is something we'll be using on pretty much all of our ranged guys at some point. We got poor cooking. Sick. All right, nice. So there's only one other thing we wanted from it, which was the pain tolerance, I think. Then after that, there's nothing else for us with the pigskins. Robust digestion, we will hold on to it. I mean, we might as well hold on to it. Very fast runner is solo now. When did we get that? Oh yeah, they don't have the money for that. Hold on. Oh yeah. Give me all of your barrels. I need those. Don't think manipulation affects combat? I could have sworn it does affect melee combat. Do check me on that though. You correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, these are completely broken and busted. What are those? Yeah, we got poor cooking. That's like, poor cooking is massive. We can go ahead and put that on our fighters. And that'll give them what they need. We are gonna have to increase complexity, so we're gonna need to go, we really need to go and rebuild and redesign the geneticist's laboratory, honestly. And it needs a little more work. We should have 2 gene rippers going at the same time as well. While we really only can do like 1 at a time, it would be nice, like, as in like we don't have enough of them, like enough people lying around to rip genes from, that we can run it all the time. It would be kind of nice to have 2 though. All right, we'll call this good enough. Call that good enough. All right. I also want to move the batteries out of here. We need a new spot for those. But yeah, so we've picked up, wow, high libido is only complexity. That's kind of nice. Let's see here. So we picked up poor cooking somewhere. Yeah, poor cooking, right? We kept awful animals, awful plants. It would be nice if we had awful cooking, but Pork cooking's fine. We also got runner. Fast runner. Solo fast runner. So we can get rid of some of these weird combo fast runners that we've got. Like this one we'll hold on to. It's got the metabolism on it. But these two, it's not really worth us having it like tied permanently to one of these. I'd rather get something separate. And we already have awful plants instead of poor plants. So this is 1 and 5, and this is 1 and 2. So this would be 2 and 3 instead of 2 and 4 if we got rid of this. So let's go get rid of these two as well with these guys that are over here. Get that done. Get the bashers pork cooking unattractive and fire spewing. That would make them far stronger. I think I want to hold off. Because if we can get pain tolerance, I think pain tolerance would be the next one, right? We can get pain tolerance. Where'd loser go? There he is. Get the bashers in type. Give them unattractive pork cooking fire spew. I think we can get pain tolerance. That could be really cool. The raccoons, these guys will take care of them for us, so don't have to worry about it. All right, let's see here. So we can probably do it from here. Fast. Okay, we only see the one that we've got. What was it? It was... There are groups on 3, right? So there'll be +2s. Yeah, sandy hair, fast runner. Little pain. Wounds. Orange, poor plants, and fast runner. We'll get rid of these two. Orange and superheat tolerance. Superheat tolerance, fire resistant plants. And cold. I mean, don't we have hot and cold separate now? Sell that. Don't we have hot and cold separate now? We still don't have hot. We have cold. We don't have hot separate. Okay, so we'll still keep this here. Tolerance both ways. Is there anything else? Hey, Sepwolf, how are you doing today? Hello, hello. We're slowly playing with genetics. Playing with some genes. Frogs, what's your opinion of acid spray? What's your opinion of the acid spray? I'm very curious. Okay. So if we went and we loaded up bashers here, if we just up complexity, we can add poor cooking. Because none of these guys do cooking, or at least I don't think they do. We'll double check. They shouldn't need to do cooking. There are plant guys. We did poor cooking. It gets us down to 0. So if we just up complexity, we now no longer have a metabolic efficiency deficit, which is nice. We also make them ugly, in which they sleep minus. Kind of nice. Imagine if we got war call on him. Or animal war call, that'd be crazy. It does a fine amount of damage at close range, but in your opinion, it's worse than the fire spew. Do you think fire spew is really good because it ignites people? Is that the thought process? I'm worried about them lighting us on fire, you know? we light them on fire and then it doesn't go so well. But we should save this template. We're going to save this template. We don't have the complexity that we need in here. We're going to need another one of these processors. But none of these guys should be doing cooking. Lawful is actually one of our best cooks. Alright, well, he's not going to get the cooking upgrade. The others, though, right hand is a plant guy, and you're a plant construction guy. You can do this for ethanol. Actually, wait a second. Does that mean the Lawful doesn't do plants? Alright, cool. Then we can give him the plants one. So we can have Basher no plants and Basher no cook. Right? Same thing. Puts fire on the ground. That's the main reason why you like it. That does make sense over the acid. That checks out. Got a lot of steel in here still, so we can go ahead and just turn that off. We need people working on other projects. Let's get those repaired. repairs done. Oh, that's awkward. Take care of that fire real quick before it spreads and hits our advanced components. Thank you very much. There we go. Sorted. Oh, and then it starts raining. Of course it does. Alright, fort is covering everything there. Cool. And then we can just go and clear that out. Excellent. Nice. Nice and cleared. Good to go. Alright. Mix. We'll release them. And keep everyone else inside, but we'll release all the mechs. Hey, all right, we got an EMP launcher down here now. Perfect. Okay, so with that, we can actually start fighting. Molotov cocktails too. Good. We can use this when we fight mechanoids now. We just got to finish this up, and we'll go and get the attack going. Combat supplier. Goodness, we're getting spoiled right now, which means we're probably going to get hit by a huge raid from Randy here soon. He's giving us a lot of caravans. Waste pack infestation. Oh yeah, that's right. We dropped a bunch down here. That's gonna be a pollution nightmare, huh? Yeah, already is. Rain came in before we were ready. Well. We'll see how bad that is in a minute. Medicine, EMP, elongated ears, and great intellect. We don't need any of those. Chips, beer. Weapons we do not care about. Incendiary launcher is mine. You cannot have it. You can have... Yeah, I'll keep two. Two's fine. We'll hold on two. We have these EMP launchers. We'll keep this one. Actually, we'll keep one extra. Normal. We can have the normal one. You could build a gene lab into the limestone mountain with the bit you blocked off. I also recommend merging with the hospital. We had it merged with the hospital at one point, but there was too much dirt being tracked between them, so we kind of stopped doing that. We could reopen it, but we stopped that because we had too much traffic walking through, disturbing sleep and the like at night. It was not great. So we can get rid of the rest of these. So one Molotov here, one Molotov here. Yeah, we can actually sell off this black armor if he still... he's got, like, no money left. I'll accept that. You can probably fight those insects. Get everyone inside. These packs are still decaying, which is not great. Whenever you have NPCs named after subscribers, you recommend you of the time reminds you of the time of the Cult of the Lamb. Oh my goodness, Seth Wolf. Absolutely just hauling the entire Cult of the Lamb cult on your back. We needed more followers because things were happening, and boy howdy did you show up. You were prepped, ready and willing. That was a good game. I enjoyed that one. There's a lot of like content that was released for Cult of the Lamb as well after we played it. Well, I don't know if we're gonna actually circle back to playing it though. Not sure. Right. All the turrets at least are online. We don't have this stuff. We need more granite. We are working on getting more granite right now anyway, but we should probably go and get those insects. Although we can, let's actually summon the Apocryton, and then we can actually poke these guys and have these cocoons come after us. that point. Probably better. Okay. More visitors. Kind of want to wait until these guys leave because they do have some family members of ours, so we're gonna get really sad. They end up fighting and dying, which I feel like they will. How are we looking at graph-wise? Yeah, we're still growing, still gaining more and more cost here. It's fine. You can still harvest someone while their genes are regrowing. They'll just die. Yeah, it's why I don't exactly want to push it too hard on these guys, you know? All right, trade caravan's leaving. As soon as these guys are out, ooh, that could have been bad if they went this way. We'll go ahead and activate. Just these 3, it's not that bad. Well, maybe they have something we can trade really quick. Who knows? Chemican, herbal meds, mace. Nope. Nope. Make that normal quality. We should bring those launchers down here. You would say rocket launchers. They can be of any kind. Yeah. 2 and 1. We just need one more Tox pack, or Tox bomb launcher. We got that one. Shame your very niche knowledge of Twitch integration is wasting away. For now. Again, we do plan to have that running at some point here. It will happen in the future. Alright, so we are starting to pull in extra granite chunks, which is good. Use those to get more granite blocks, which you can use to go and continue to keep this stuff up to date. But enough in these. If we actually cancel these for a second. Let's finish this. This is actually more important. Let's get the barricades online. Barricades are more important. These will eventually all get rebuilt. That's fine. But let's get this going here first. We need this to slow them down. It's critical. Critical defensive infrastructure. We need it. Okay. I think with that, it's time. Zaldor, summon the Apocryton. Bam. Apocryton has been summoned. All right. Let's go ahead and make sure we chop all the wood. With all the power we need. Apocryton summoned. Prepare yourself. It shall be one heck of a fight. Well, it's fully recharged here. Ooh, actually, wait a second. I need you and Thrust to come over here. Hold fire. Let's reset these. Extract both these shells. Switch ammunition. The Apocryton is psychically present. Can resurrect, that's fine. They'll prepare before they attack. That's why we need to go get this set. So they're all landing down here. He's only got 30 charges of resurrection. So if we can get the Militaurs to take the brunt of the damage, we should be in good shape.
Hello there.
War Queen does make me nervous. Let's go, frogs. We're ready. You ready? To the people in the chat, how do you build your prison cells? You just build 1 by 2 tiny rooms with 2 doors and a bed. I mean, that's probably the best way to do it. I like giving our guys a, you know, essentially we put them in a nice little barracks, put them in a holding cell, like a really high quality holding cell. All right, Replicon, Bad Kittens, Zeldad, Iffy. We can't just prep our shots anymore. It's time to fire. Wait, Zeldad, you not actually set one of these? If he's going, Zeldad, no. Sky Kittens, Replicon. I'll take that one. Might have misclicked. Alright, gotta load up. Prepare to fire. Alright, everyone's in position. 20 seconds on the longest. Okay. 15 seconds on the longest here. And we're gonna send the EMPs first, and then we'll send the others after. I wanna see if we can stun them in place and then target who we wanna target. Okay. EMPs. Weapons hot. Right dead center. Best you can. Let's go. And here they come. Nice. It's pretty good. Now we'll target all of them. The Apocryton is way up here. But I still want to get more center mass shots. We're going to fire here. We're going to fire at will. Oh, they're already attacking. That's unfortunate. We'll try and hit these guys really quick. Okay, well that took out a lot of them. All right, that's going to bring the Apocryton back. Nice. So if that keeps him distracted and all the Militors and Scythers come up here and we can go and get those guys cleaned out, that'll be pretty good. All right, he's already resummoned some of them. He's down 6 resurrections. Bulk Goods Trader is here. Lorene, you don't do any combat. Go check out that Bulk Goods Trader. Okay, everyone's on the move now. We're going to fire out here instead. Awkward timing. Lambs, baby alpaca. Buy components, which means fine. We'll sell our wools. Some money back. Plasteel, we'll leave these for now. Again, we have so much money, we need to start actually spending it. It's taking up too much storage space is the problem. Let's even buy a bunch of wood here. Sell those off. Okay. We're just gonna get a big old stockpile. Nice. We're gonna aim for the Apocryton here. It's the last round that we can fire these, though. Okay. Hold fire. Everyone move in. Move up. Move up. Ah, bummer. He got to move in time. We did blast her a little bit. Not an ideal shot, but best we can do there. Okay. Shots firing. Moving in. Zelda, go here. Tiffy and Sky Kittens and Thrust and Rapicon. You 3 will go here, as per usual. Lorene, you jump in the back. That's all of our guys, so we can start firing. Lifters, Lancers. Position here. Oh, just the Scythers. Scythers, there. The Centurion is so far behind. I want him here quickly before we end up fighting any big guys. Yeah, so if we clear out all of these guys, the Apocryton's gonna go and bring them back, and then we can just nuke them. It's the Daedalus that I'm the most worried about. All right, Sky, I need you to go and switch to this good EMP launcher. Actually, really quick, take a look at this. EMP launcher normal. Direct hit chance is 11%. Okay, so here's the difference. So the direct chance to hit is 11%, but melee damage goes up. This is better. You can punch them harder. The other one was 13%. I don't know about accuracy. We can check that in a second here. But we need to go get Sky Kittens. We can grab this really quick. All right, Sky Kittens, gear, EMP. Let's see. So 3.5, 3.5. don't see anything for accuracy on here. Miss radius 19. Okay, so 3.5, 11, 19, 3.5. It's the same. So better launchers. All better launchers do is just increase the amount of like bashing damage you get done. Keep shooting there. Okay, they've been resurrected. Tiffy. I don't want to wait for the Diablos to get here. Okay, Tiffy, fire. Alright, good. Tiffy back to cover. We don't want Sky to do this. Replicon, you're up next. We got 2 Diablos standing here. Get them. Oh, and the Apocryton's here too, nice. Back up. Okay, just keep firing. Alright, he's dead. Diablos is dead. Both Diablos are down. Now it's just the War Queen's last big scary threat we've got. Once the stun's over, we can move this team in. Start dealing with his fire a little bit. Oh, back in the cover. Safety. Okay, she's down. Okay. Go ahead and charge. Come on, punch him. We're still stunning in this area right here. There we go. Good. We lost the Scyther. Happens. Come on, Bashers, you got this. Minigun's doing absolute havoc to you right now. Miniguns are doing way more damage than anything else. Your shields have popped. Try and get you guys out of there. Oh, God. That was just like a full barrage. You didn't... Nothing broke. You just went down. Man, that's nuts. Your shield's up. Just get into shielding. Back up. I just don't like that they keep getting shot by them turrets. We need to go and get a way in and out over here. Just need to wait until this is back online. We've got our shield back up, so we should be able to just keep firing. Oh yeah, also, by the way, you can like just shoot wherever you want to now. You're not locked into shooting there. He's not gonna die. He's literally not bleeding at all. He's fine. Get him in a second. Almost. There we go. Good job, everyone. Good job. Paramedic. That's fine. Lorene. Rescue ethanol. Big ethanol's fine. Tiffy, go ahead and rescue Ethanol's weapon. Nice. Good job. You think this is a good first test for the Bashers? They did good, but you think they still need a ranged attack to reduce the and a reduced pain gene? I think the reduced pain gene might be detrimental, unfortunately, because if he didn't go down from getting hit with that charge, what could have happened is he could have had like legs knocked off. I guess we just go and just swap him out for new legs, but I'm not sure. One of the things I definitely think we need is a faster way in and out of the battle zone. We might just remove this turret. So let's just cancel rebuilding this turret for a second, and we might just have this be a door for them to be able to get in and out of the battle zone faster. Getting shot by all these turrets was a real problem. I think that was the biggest issue. I mean, we look at the injury types these guys have. 2 from Blaster, 3 from Blaster. So they only got hit 5 times there. No, 4. Okay, 7 times. But a lot of minigun shots. And same thing here again. Minigun, minigun, minigun. And somehow you like didn't get hit at all. Right, not actually as many minigun shots as I thought it was. That's the reason why we got the shields on him. Maybe we make better shields. Excellent shield. Ah, it's an excellent shield though. Normal shield can be replaced. Because they have more armor at a higher level. So we should go ahead and we can make some better ones. Right, we can make better ones. Shielding. Ooh, man, I feel blind. There it is. Make shield. We'll do 5 attempts of only Replicon. 3 attempts, to be honest. Doesn't need that many attempts. 3 attempts of just Replicon. We'll have Replicon go and take care of it. But all in all, that wasn't too bad. It worked out well. Of course, we blasted through the entirety of the double wall, as to be expected. But all in all, that worked out quite well. A little more EMPing is what we kind of need. Sky, let's get you over here and have you grab this assault rifle. Thrust, no, not thrust. Zeldad, what are you using? Using a masterwork sniper rifle. So there already is another masterwork. Okay. It's fine. We have a bunch of hay coming in. That's good. Plenty of storage. We're completely out of meat. We have to go hunting again. Right, but now we have... we got those 2. And Zeldad is now building the helmet. Zeldad, go over here. Finish this helmet. So we got the 2 Apocryton parts, the nanostructuring chips. With the nanostructuring chips, we can now get this going. They definitely need acid spray or fire breath. Fire breath doesn't work on robots, right? So that would be the benefit for acid spray over fire breath. We don't have acid spray as a solo thing. Who carries acid spray? Which genetic group does acid spray? We need to go get that as a standalone genetic thing. There, wow, look at that. Only good quality, sadly. So reduce the amount of bandwidth. No one does? Wow, what a helmet. Jeez. Just a bunch of antennas. And a little flared in the back, I see. Huh. We got 47 bandwidth now. We still have 1 too many sweepers. But if we're not producing anyone else, we now have 7 free spots. Actually, 1 off. So if we do this, and we go to mechs, sweeper 11, who should not exist, and we break down sweeper 11, now whenever there's a power problem, we'll have no bandwidth issues, at least for now. Get that set up. No fire foam breath or acid breath cannot be found on pawns. Interesting. Wonder where we got it then. We must have bought it. Only fire can be found naturally on impids. Okay. You go get some breakfast? Ooh, what are you getting for breakfast? What's on the menu? But enjoy. We'll see you around if you pop on back after breakfast. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we need to get some more impids See if we can get some more of those traits. They've got some really good traits we need to go pick up. Ah, it's alpaca wool. Okay, I thought we were gonna get a masterwork shield. That would have been really nice. Medicine. More barrels. Nice. We will happily take more barrels. It's expensive, but we need them. Not allowed out of fort. Well, you are for this. Like I was literally one square out. Grab and leap. Done. Grab and leap. Done. Nice. Alright, so everything's getting repaired. Walls are back up. We still need to get ourselves more blocks for this. We're working on it. Blocks. Infinite radius on these. Okay, so we'll grab them. We'll grab them as they need them. We'll just let the blocks just slowly stack up over here. That's fine. Alright, nice. With that, we can now go ahead and let's let the... Let's let all these guys out. There we go. Let them out and about so they continue to sweep and pick up. Ooh, actually, I take that back. We can go deal with this. This needs to be dealt with. So, on second thought, Hallmax return. This is more or less done and isn't really going to affect them much. See if Zaldar can go grab that. Go take care of this. So, do we have enough of these? No. Finish that though. Yeah, perfect. Still need to go and change out Zaldar's armor. 28 to... Oh, geez. He's about to be naked. The Mech Lord suit's pretty much broken. We need to fight 2 more Apocrytons. If we bring forth yet another Mech Bandish. What are we looking at? Well, these Mech Boosters. Doesn't really help. We can use it to like boost their movement speed a little bit. How much power do these things need? 200 watts of power. I think not bad. What we could do is we could put boosters in here. It's just dead space. And this would at least speed them up as they run past. Is there any other dead space that can jam a booster? That robots run past a lot. Another booster here. You've acquired breakfast? What did you get, frogs? What is the breakfast of champions? Yeah, so whenever they run through here, they get, it's like a 15% boost in speed. Yeah. Global work speed's increased by 50%, but movement speed's increased. So having this here will at least get the aggro hand here. For everything but a little bit of the sides, we'll end up having a 50% increased work speed. But the movements, I think, can be more beneficial in the long run for us here. We'll put a boost here. We'll put a boost here. Go in here, though. Could put it here. Right here's pretty good. Put it there. Again, anyone that's then going outside will predominantly be using this unless they're repairing or building. So we'll speed that up. Nature Valley Bar. Okay, that was weird. Input, like, there's a weird bit of input lag that just happened. That was bizarre. Run into that before. All right. Well, we got all these online, so now we can see kind of the connection network we have for increased movement speed and efficiency and the like. Holy moly, does this like last for a bit when they leave the zone? I think I was zooming for a minute there. Yeah, it keeps popping up and then disappearing and popping up and disappearing. It's nice. All right, this will at least speed up robots a bit within this area. So it's you know, not amazing, but it's something. And the fact is, these bandwidth nodes required 300 watts each. We had 11, so that was 3,300 watts that we just now don't use at all. So we can just start chucking some of these around. We put another one here to further the overlaps. With this one here, that goes to there, so we can get another one here. Maybe one here. And that makes this whole walkway all the way here and then all the way down, except for that spot. Much better. Prison break. Just want to break out of prison. All right, we're gonna bring Zaldor over here. We're going to engage with the power of robots. We're gonna bash him with lifters. Oh, don't shoot them. Melee. Quick! Escape the What is he doing? What is he doing? Okay, so it's like, quick, I've got an idea. We're gonna get her out of here. We just wait until the guard isn't paying attention and we'll grab the key. He gets the key card, opens up the door to escape. Freedom is at hand. They take a quick look around and they see Zaldor in his like full mech outfit, just surrounded by Roombas, charging them down to just clean them into submission. So much so that Moigolope over here is like, you know what? To hell with that. Get me back in the prison. I am not going over there. And is now currently mining his way back into the prison. Aggressively and panicking, panic level, trying to get himself back in the prison. Run! Get into the prison as quick as you can. Ooh, no, don't do that. Punch. Punch, Zaldor. Punch. Zaldor. Really bad at following orders there, Zaldor. I mean, he's bloodthirsty. What can we expect? Yeah, he just shot him straight through. Paramedic brained him. Finger, leg. Oh, that was a while ago. Arm. Clean sweep. Oh my god. Clean Sweeper 8 using its head robotically hit Mlup with a bash from its head, smashing her arm, right shoulder, and right clavicle vigorously. Just demolished. Alright, go capture. Go put him inside. Four hours. Someone should be coming in. Okay, Thrust is on. Thrust, you can get here in time, please. Good. Well, someone had a limb tax. You try and break out of prison, it'll cost you a limb. That's how it works. Alright, we'll get the rest of these built up, and then our robots will just be moving a 15% increased movement speed. And if they're actually doing any work while they're here, like cleaning or doing agriculture work or anything, they get an extra 50% boost. Pretty good. All right, this is all set up now, so we can take a look at this. If we go and we attack with another Apocryton, it's +1 Diabolus, -8. Wait, why does this feel easier? I know Diabolus are hard, but we lose a War Queen, so there's one less War Queen. It's like, what, 6 less Centipede Blasters? They gain a Centurion and a Diabolus. Doesn't actually seem that bad, if I'm being honest. Huh. Odd. Well, let's let Zeller go and get his needs taken care of. So he's a little grumpy out here. Witness Bloodlust? Yeah. Right. These guys are on hold. Now we're gonna eject those. We're gonna go full incendiary shell, or full, not incendiaries, full high explosives. 13 barrels now, this is good. 13 reinforced barrels. All right, Zelda, you're good. You get over here. Rust, you get over here. Replicon, Sky Kittens. I had a feeling I misclicked there. Alright, Zelda, you can go. Replicon can go. Rust can go. You can go. Alright. They're fully loaded and prepped to go. Nice. Now, we'll let everyone get nice and happy. What was that? Inspired. Nice. We'll get you on here. Lorraine is 1 day out from Jeans. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we definitely need to redo this. Can we actually dig in deeper? We can't dig in deeper here, nor really here. We could connect this if we wanted to. Make this a thinner wall. Put the wall here to here. And then clear this out. We can move this down. So we can make this a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit bigger. And have the wall be right here. It's an option. Collect supplies. Masterwork shotgun and bow. Nope. Care not for that. It's not useful at all. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves all prepped up here, just about done. We don't really have to wait for the Grand Spike Trap to be finished. Ideally, we wait for the walls to be repaired, though. Walls are kind of important. Add a little extra walling here. Just in case we end up blasting through this and this. It'd be nice to have a little extra wall. There we go, done. Nice. It does mean we can't actually do this, though. Can spot them in a little more. More spotted. We do have some granite blocks. Finished. Okay, last one. And then after that, let's go ahead and let's get that Apocryton on the way. Alright. Summon the Apocryton. The 3 Diabolists are going to be the biggest threat for us. But I think it'll be fine. Bring it on. They have been summoned. Mental health break potential on you. What's going on? Insulted twice? Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, Apocryton's arrived. Landing down below here. Alright, so the Militaurists are the main ones of the Apocryton. We want him to go and bring them back to life. So we're going to go and try and get them here. Zaldad, get over here. We're going to leave this one empty. We're going to leave this one preloaded. We're going to fire the other 5. We need this one for later. This is critical for later. We get these 5 loaded. Alright. We're just going to aim in the general space here. Hope for the best. We want to take out as many Militaurs as we possibly can to burn this guy's usage, as well as hopefully hurt some of the big boys. Here we go. All right, not as good as I was hoping. All right, so they are now attacking. He's summoning him back. Sky with our final shot here. Final shot here, right here. Bonk. Get over here. All right, everyone get up here. Saddle, you go here. Group 2 goes here. Group 3 goes here. We'll figure out the rest in a second. All right, they're attacking, but also we've now taken out one of their own and brought forth the army of insects. So they should end up colliding here. It's still gonna be a bit dicey, so this isn't gonna be the easiest thing in the world. It'll be a little dicey still. Tiffy and Sky. Unfortunately, Sky Kittens is having a bit of a mental breakdown right now, which is not ideal. Scyther's in position, get the Lancers in position. Over here. Oh, Lorraine, you actually picked up a belt. Nice. I like that. She should have a belt. A little more defensive. It's good. All right, here they come. All right, and they're starting to peel off. Okay, so some of them are attacking. We'll be able to grab these guys quickly. The rest of them are all gonna be completely overwhelmed by insects. So I'm not really worried about fighting these guys. These guys will be easy. They're predominantly Militaurs. We don't even have to watch this fight. This is the fight that matters. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, the Diabolos are actually gonna do some serious work on these. This might not go as easily as I expected. I still think they're gonna win. I still think the insects will win this one. The Apocryton's under heavy fire now. We have a couple of insects coming through. This Militaur is even shooting from the far side. All right, Diabolos are now swarmed, as well as this Apocryton. I don't think these guys even have a chance to, like, fire up. Okay, the Apocryton's in a lot of trouble here. Well, he's summoned some friends back. Diabolos are still trying. Turing's doing a pretty good job. Meanwhile, we're just chilling. Yeah, Sky, go do what you gotta do, okay? You can sort yourself out. He's gonna bring the Diabolos back. That's not good. Yeah, don't route back to me. Stay down here. We're gonna have to split off some guys. Ooh, that didn't work. Are they not allowed to bring up the big boys? Yeah, as our guys get a little antsy here, we're going to send them out. And a defoliator ship landed. Wow. Now, well, we're not gonna be able to do anything with that. 16 blasters is definitely beyond us and the remaining insects. He's down to only 5 left, so he can't do much more. We have them trickling in. We should be able to deal with them with half force here. We're letting everyone else go and take care of their happiness. My good gracious, how much? Okay, I was gonna say, how much damage can this guy take? Ridiculous amount is what it is. All right, here we go. Take him down. some good progress here. Alright, we have a lot more coming in now. Zeldar, I need you here. Rust, Rapicon, and Sky. They all should be happy enough now that they've slept. They've had a quick nap. They need to run back in here for defense. So get Ethanol back here. Get everyone in position. Back to fighting, let's go! Ooh, shooting 15, nice. Up! Ethanol's not at his post. Ethanol doesn't even have his weapon. That's awkward. Sword. This? Well, that's awkward. I mean, I'm sure he could win with a bare-knuckle fist fight in these guys, but still. We'll just change up our formation. That's fine. We can account for it. Yeah, these two blow this wall out. So it's not that great. Just delete that one. It's fine. Luckily, it's raining, so it's good. I think we lost that signal chip on this one, but that's fine. All that really matters is we got the nanostructuring chip here. Unforbid all. One's free. Okay. Free to go. Switch over to mass hunting. Hunt them all. Also, now that we've expanded this, let's make sure, okay, fort's still fine. Somebody used to go and grab everything here. We're just gonna make all this fort for a minute. Just for a quick second. We're just gonna make that fort so we can go ahead and collect them all. I wanna make sure we can go pick it up. What this does mean, though, is we can now activate this. So we got the structuring chip, so we get another one of these bad boys online. Oh, we can't dig in here anymore like that. I guess we could shelve another one here. Let's get this prepped for us to shelf another one. Another atomizer. If we deconstruct an atomizer, do we get the... I doubt we do. I doubt we get the piece back. What's that? What's that chip? Gotta grab the chip. Major break on Rapicon. What's going on? You're hauling steel. How's about you take a beer break, Rapicon? You've earned it. Have a beer break. You know what? Have two. Get a second one on me. Oh, a little bit better. Quite inebriated. Ah, that didn't last long. Quite inebriated for the hottest of seconds. A very hot second. Alright. Repairs are underway. Bodies are being pulled. Parts being grabbed. Let's grab this chip. Grab this chip. Mechanoid slag. Ooh, that's broken. That's broken. We don't like that. And then we're just going to turn this into fort for a minute. Oh my gods. Okay, that's way, way worse than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be over here. No, it's like a 16th of the map. Alright, Sleeper's going to be very busy over there for a while. We'll go and hit up this tiny little pollution later. We have a lot to deal with down here. That's okay. It's relatively safe in this zone. Man, this place is just horribly polluted. Oh, that was the one that we shot, that's right. Yeah, everything's dying. Cleaned up the little shore, 4 little packs. Yeah, so we'll get this online so we can actually chew through more of it, but we're also gonna have to go and start sending a bunch. Sky Kittens is inspired. Inspired! Felder, you're making work. Can you come over here and do this? You're just so much faster. The robots are not that fast. Psychic drone, bad timing. We don't like that. This defoliatorship isn't causing any big issues yet. You can see it's not that big of a zone yet. You know, eventually it'll be a problem, but for now it's okay. All right, last little bit for us to grab. There's some silver here too. Probably pull that in. Got a lot of silver. We're only down to 10k. So just to get a reasonable amount of silver now. All right, who's ready for infinite kibble production? I know our friends and allies in the neighboring towns are very happy for our mass kibble production. We're gonna be kibbling like nothing else. Mass kibbling. Jeez, Sky. Psychic drone is absolutely brutal. We're producing like way more than we need. So let's make the switch like everyone's been saying. I think we can go to the psychoid plant because I think we can do psychite tea. Is that right? And not have any mental breakdowns. Or what about the smoke joints? 2% chance of an addiction. Fill per day, severity. Safe dose is once every 2 days. Meanwhile, psychite tea, same 2%, same 2. Okay. Recreation is 40%. Smoke leaf, wow, 60%, 80%. Okay. More leaves are used for this. Hurts sleep. Consciousness moving goes down. Hunger rate offset. And pain. So it does bring down pain. Tea, on the other hand, multiplier on the speed at which the person needs sleep falls. So it actually, you stay awake longer, you take less pain. This is actually just better. Same 4 leaves. Interesting. Psychite tea is just strictly better. Okay. 35 and lower. If recreation is below any, it's just mood that we care about. And it's going to be every 2 days you can do this. So I know we're on the 1 drink per day drug policy, but get that going. And then over here, okay, tea forever and larger quantities of it forever. We're gonna start making psychic tea. See if we can help with some of the mood boosts here. We have some mood issues. Well, no, you don't. Hi. Oh, that's okay. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but I guess that works. Torso, leg. Okay, not a big deal. Alright, never mind. Not exactly how I wanted to do that. I thought they were gonna actually fight, but they just sat there extremely docile. Not a big deal, though. We'll say carry for a second. And then tend without meds, because we need to make sure you don't end up bleeding out. 1 and 2. Go and rebuild this. Gotta rebuild the door. Ideally, we have a second door here, huh? Okay, uranium. We're built. Capture. Good. probably should not be sharing a bed. I think that makes him unhappy. We're just going crazy in the kitchen up here. That's what we like to see. Nothing but heavy kitchen work. Oh yeah, so nothing but research, minor breaks, emergency. You get dependency on you. Can we rip any genes? No. We can get Lorraine in here again. See if we get lucky with the very happy trait. Very much like to get that to go and fix some of these guys that are constantly sad. I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll try. The psychoid plants rolling. Bunch of steels coming in. More chunks being rolled in here. Good. How are we doing on... Yeah, we are still struggling to have enough blocks. We've built everything that needs the blocks. Ooh, not quite. Just need a couple more here and we're good. Alright, the sweepers are slowly making a dent in this massive mistake I made. It's fine. We'll get it cleaned up eventually, I'm sure. This is the time in which we could actually go kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can make 11 more. Let's go and make 11 more of these. I am curious at the speed at which he gestates the sweepers now, though. Now he's got the upgrade where it's like 200% increase, so he goes at 300% total speed. I think it was like a day before, right? 16 hours now. Nice. We're just gonna start mass generating sweepers. There's many sweepers are gonna be coming in. If we deconstruct these two, rid of those heaters. Reinstall and reinstall. Mad turkeys! Next, we're all within fort, but there's a mad turkey here. I don't need to do that there anymore. Honestly, we can get the chunks whenever. Send everyone home. Run! Oh, the turkey! Can you make it into zone? Okay, it's in the fort zone at least, so we'll get it fixed if needed. Inside. If we need to repair it, we'll repair it later. Let's try and get everyone inside here. Turkey. Good. Back up. It's relatively quick and easy. Back up. Fight him. Get him. Oh, I need another Roomba. I'm getting beat up by a turkey. I need more Roombas. There we go. Just wait for him. Oh, do they get stuck in pens? Guess so. You can't get out of there, huh? Cool. Alright, well that was the thing. Turkey's hunted. That was the thing. Zones, expand, fort. It's all fort again. How big is this? 5,000 tiles. guys. It's crazy. A lot of packs to go through. We are now burning through them faster, but getting all these packs is going to take quite some time. Oh, good. Thrust, for good gracious sakes. You're taking only one? Come on now. Oh, because there is no place to store it. So yeah, we do have a problem. We have other packs coming in. All right. You know what that means. Time for a little bit of pollution control. All right, gotta move them. Gotta empty it out. Our friendly neighborhood tribalists, they get a little bit more waste packs. So it goes. Couldn't finish loading. They're trying the best they can. They're doing the best they can. Got 26 in there. None, 15, 25, 26, 26, 23. Yeah, so it says there's not enough, but there is. All right, packs away. 25, 25, and 25. Launch. All right, now we got the space we need that we can keep grabbing all the talk packs down here. All right, they've already done an amazing job clearing this out. It was up to here. Yeah, they've already taken out a bunch. As long as we don't get interrupted, we should be able to chew through this pretty quickly. Especially since we got Zaldor making just infinite quantities of additional sweepers. Auto repair, they're allowed out. Group 2. Port. Alright, it's 2 more sweepers. I mean, they were already allowed out, but, you know. Yeah, none of the haulers can actually grab these. Nice. Oh, then as this goes, again, we can start, like, clearing out what areas are classified as actually being within fort. So fort still fully encompasses all of them. Yeah, we gotta go finish this pollution, then this pollution, and then this pollution, and then this pollution. It's gonna be a hot minute. It's gonna be a little bit here before we get that done. But it's okay. Any other genetic code we can get? Also, I did not see what we got from Lorene. 9 hours till we can get that one going. Nearsighted, we already got that one. Strong immunity off of plants. Did Lorene give us anything special? Anything that we want? There's only one thing we really want, which is the happy gene. We did not get it. Not sure what she gave us. It was great intelligence? Great intellect? I don't think so. Ah, she gave us psychic bonding. Ooh! Here's does this gene have a special neural organ that makes them psychically bond to their lover for life. As long as the lovers are together, they'll be happy. If they are physically separated, they'll be disturbed by the distance. If one dies, the other's mind will be badly disrupted. Very cool. +1, -1. So mostly for that, it's just to reduce the amount of craziness that happens. Because that psychic bond is +12 happiness, just more or less forever, as long as they're in the same map. You know, if you send one on a mission, not so great, but otherwise it's good. Psychic dependency is currently at 72%. Ooh, that's bad. That's what we just did 43 days ago. If we can get some Psychite Tea, we can at least get this one, you know, going. The Fallen Tacoma at 60 days, they'll die. So we got 17 days to go and get some Psychite Tea online. 30% here. Oh, man, I gotta stop getting in fights with Ethanol. Ethanol's just gonna beat me into a pulp. He's a basher now. Too strong. Let's go ahead and let's get ourselves furniture. Storage, clear. So we actually need not a big one. We want small shelves. Storage, clear. Here. Critical. Clear all, tea made critical. We should always have tea and beer right here for them to be able to grab where they can rest and relax. We should also look at trying to make a better table, one that won't burn, right? Same with these walls, you should probably swap these out. We'll just switch out to some uranium walls here. Gotta be careful because we do have a roof on this. Just do this one at a time. Let's make some uranium walls, so a little bit sturdier here. Looks like it'd be fine if we go ahead and take them both out. Yeah. Oh, nope. Trust. Don't touch that. Build these and we can just quickly install them. And you can touch it and you can install it. And we can install this one here. You can just that as well. There we go. Okay, and then we've got all these chairs. And chairs, I'm pretty happy with them just being wood. Pretty much all good. Just one excellent in there. But the table. The table, though. We could be opulent. Get ourselves a gold table. It's only 23. Health is only, geez, only 60 health. That's nothing. If we go uranium, it's no beauty, but it has 25 health. What if we go for like marble? 2 beauty. Gold is by far the most beautiful. Maybe we'd do jade. $50 health, 12 beauty. Yeah, jade's the best. This was just, it's too flimsy. That steals 1 beauty. And then wood's 1 beauty. Okay. We'll go and build this jade table whenever we had some spare jade lying around, which we do have some jade over here, right? Yeah. Whenever we collect jade, which we could probably go grab it, right? We'll hold off. And when we grab the jade, we bring it over here. We can go ahead and we can build this table. Hopefully we build a high quality one as opposed to having the constructoid do it. But either way, getting that online would be quite nice. Yeah, it's a big chunk of work already done. All this here is all done. How many more of these do we have here, Zaldor? Oh my goodness, we still have another 7 to make. All right, or 6 that haven't been produced, but making components. Try again. More robots. So many sweepers. I think that's fine. That's fine. We'll just have a huge group of sweepers. Since we got this armor upgrade, we're not really losing anything. We're just using sweepers instead of, you know, better options. Ooh, pollution is expanding in our little space down here. That's not good. FX is roaming. Come on, chase after it. Zaldor's here, so we can actually get these guys to... Alright, we're within range. Nice. I guess within zones, we can even pick that up. That Halter's already on it, it's fine. Lifter will take it. It's fine. Nice. I don't know what's going on with your health. It's still just from that fight you had. Yeah. A little injured. Another waste problem. No, we really can't. Every time we do waste problems, we have this. Ah, man. We just need so many more people that can haul earlier on for us to actually go and do the job, because they land so far away. If they landed, like, in our base, that'd be something completely different. So you go and make sure we have a freezer for them. But nope. Not the case. So this is going well. So whenever there is tea, we'll be putting tea here. Kibble going. All right. Let's take a look at the belts. So we have an excellent belt, and an excellent belt. Okay, so we have upgraded to an excellent belt across the board on all of them. So they have 154. I was gonna say one of them had a good belt before, but now they all should be excellents. Okay, good. We've got plenty of excellent belts left. Yeah, Lorraine went and picked up an excellent one from this good. She swapped those out. Okay, perfect. We always try and go for a masterwork or a legendary one, but it just doesn't quite make sense to go and push that amount of that hard, spend that kind of resources on it. So we never get all of our stuff back when we try and deconstruct. And try all over again. There's repairing, things are going well. Anything we can smelt? Yeah, nice. Yeah, we're even like we've even got our regular guys over here cleaning. Look at that. Traveling traders. Doubt they have anything we need. Ooh, please don't aggro. I don't think they will, but please don't. What to trade with? Oh, there's no one to trade with. What? Well, I don't know. There's running through, I guess. Oh, you'd be able to trade with them, but I guess not. Zaldor next. Next sweeper. Send them loose. And the mechs. Nice. Alright. This means, what sweeper are we at now? Sweeper 17. We have 17 sweepers now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 sweepers. We're gonna just absolutely chew through all this work. Look at them all come over here. I like that they're actually spreading out now. This is good to see. So they're not, well, they're not completely stepping on each other's toes anymore. That's good. Because it just slows down their progress when that happens. Like, you can have a lot of them, but then it doesn't help out as much. But as long as we take care of this and we pick up the packs, we'll have this done pretty soon. While we work on other projects. Like kibble. Oh my god, so we're back to full kibble. Full-on kibble storage again. Alright, we got 80 and 52, so we can go ahead and we can send some more if we choose to. We're getting kind of thin on components already. We've gone over 100 of them of late. Yeah, we still have so much insect meat, so 1,582, so plenty left. And 7,000 hay. Plus, it's only summer, so we still have fall just to go through the remaining hay grass, get that grown and harvested. That's good. Nice solid spot here. There's still some small things I want to get fixed up. Boosters are doing well. This is now working right. This is a little bit better than it was prior. But again, this still does need more work. We need to get more work on that. We now have 18 out of 21 of these guys. Build a new basic subcore. Good. Set for later. Yeah. Colony's doing okay. Oh, we got too many animals again. We're gonna have to go clear that out. How do you know there's animals sleeping outside? It usually tells us. Okay, this is actually getting pretty bad. It'll be hitting us soon. We are really gonna have to keep an eye on that. Yep. Well, I think this is a pretty good stopping point right here. Unfortunately, I do need to end a little, we started a little late, so I was thinking of going a little late as well, but can't go that late. I still have to get up in a relatively early fashion. I need to get up in, 4.5 hours? So I need to get some sleep. But I think we're doing pretty well. We've gone ahead and upgraded Zaldor to the new helmet. The big thing that we're doing right now is just do a whole bunch of pollution cleanup and kill box fixing and maybe a little bit more like housing wise. I'm thinking let's go and hook up the other geothermal plant that we just finished building today. Get that hooked up, set up some walls, move our pen, and then we can then start making some more bedrooms, right? And then maybe we make another hydroponics bay if we want to. But instead it'd be like a hydroponics hay bay where we just constantly make hay throughout the year. So we just don't put flooring and we don't put hydroponics. We just put lighting in there. And maybe we have that, or maybe we do that for the, what if we had that be like the pen, like in the pen, so that the animals, whenever they wanted to, there's always like fresh grazing, like poppies. We can go and like fresh graze poppies or hay, whatever we decide to grow in there. That might be something we could do. It's fully enclosed and warm. I'll have to think about that. I'll think on that. I will think on that. But that's that. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow to play even more. As I think we're ready to go and do another one, maybe 2 more Pakistan fights. We want to get a couple more atomizers online for us to get on top of our garbage. We need to go and send a bunch more, so we are absolutely going to get retaliated on. Because I think we're going to send another 2 big waves of the 250, maybe on the high end, 500 waste packs need to be sent out next. Just so we can continue to clear all of the waste packs that have ruptured in our area. So I think we're going to go get that done tomorrow. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I will see you all tomorrow for some more fun and games. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.